not pro-capitalism, I'm a socialist.
Yeah, they're liars, those people, man.
However, in the real world, the real world is a world of capitalism.
Chief, why would you even take those women serious? They're lying, Chief.
I'm taking them seriously. I'm saying what I'm
They're liars.
I listen to learn. And I'm trying to listen to what are you saying, and then I watch to see how you move. But okay, so those girls, wait. You say dating those brackets, but those girls are dating then they're asking for things they can't afford. That's another conversation. There's never ever a female in the history of Evidom that dates in her bracket. Which female dates in her bracket?
That has never happened.
You're a female, you're earning 15K, and you're like, oh, let me go date a guy who earns 15K. Which woman does that? Come on, stop it.
Guys, why are we comparing
We're not comparing. She said something that I'm responding to. You say dating in your bracket, but then you say who is dating in their bracket?
Look, it's not the norm today, but there are people who are.
It's again, there are many women who earn 5 times their partner.
Yeah.
I'm talking about what people are talking about and what people are doing. Those women are not in the limelight. Those women are not.
I think also for me, ne?
Wait, are we hitting? Sorry.
I just want to interject. I think it's also important to say like which people and what context are they from that we're talking about.
No, so I was just generalizing based on my exposure.
Because the generalization guayona leyo.
Yeah, but it's based on me. So whenever I generalize, again, I can't generalize based on Debza's walk. It's very different. Or your walk is very different.
I hear you.
Yeah, but I come from Newcastle in the 90s and when you grew up in the city, bro. So again, I work in media. My exposure in media is very different than it was when I was in education.
True.
I never understood why the female teachers, whenever you go on their social media, they always like in Bali and they always in Zanzibar. All the female teachers, bro. All the female teachers. They were traveling the world. All the male teachers, we went nowhere. Then you realize, these female teachers that teach at these elite schools, they're dating bankers, surgeons. They're dating the elite type of man. Whereas Tina, understand what I'm trying to say? So I can only speak from my walk. Yeah, but I don't have stats that I'm pulling. I don't have...
The best drink is in there. In the cooler box. Man, let's find the cooler box. Let's say.
To do it. It kills
But
the
AMAGENTS,
feng shui.
mfethu.
Buka phethu AMAGENTS nje bofakela amakhayisina njena phethu ngathi amakhethini omshado. AMAGENTS.
Mara niyaraza siyashuta.
Sanibonani guys, let's start the episode. I was up big and just busy up. But sanibonani.
How are you, sir?
Are you good, mate?
I'm okay, bro. I've been better.
Is it?
I'm okay. I just
Yeah.
had a bit of a work higgy-haggy.
A higgy-haggy.
Got me off, bro.
A higgy-haggy.
Got me off. And ngisuke gymini. Because when you say that you want to go to gym, you inspired me. Because I wasn't planning on going to gym. I was planning to start drinking. I was going to drink.
Yeah.
Then he said he's going to gym. And I was like,
Yes,
went to gym. Something happened at gym that I'll talk about.
okay.
And then Espani nifethu kwaba khona nje some fire.
Yeah.
Oh, chief. The firefighter then had to jump on and sort it out. Ngacasuka.
Yeah.
So ngifike nje la laptop yami nansi lapha.
Who was the firefighter?
Him firefighter phela.
Hush.
Ay.
LeBron James.
Legutsume, lava fire. No. That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah, but,
Was your week dope?
I had some sort of tummy bug. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah. Kaka nje.
Ngiqale ngakaka, and then I was like heavily bloated and constipated until like Wednesday. This is all I was okay.
Only
Hurt
the
my
shit
lower
stop.
back. Angazi mfethu. Hurt my lower back picking up a bag. Age, boy.
Age.
I think when your body been putting you through stress and shit for some time.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but it is what it is, so fuck it. But I'm good. How are you doing?
Okay.
How was your week?
I saw you on Saturday. Did I see you? Was it Saturday?
I saw you on Sunday.
Sunday.
We were drinking. We had the nicest bottle of fucking Select Reserve.
Hey, your brother. Random moment.
Yeah. It was one of those nice Sundays. was one of those nice Sundays. Because then I ended up being with family as well.
Yeah.
Because I promised the madam and Uleti, we went for things. And
Oh, nice.
So, no.
Nice,
It was a wholesome Sunday after that Lacquer Select.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw you on Sunday. And then, yeah, we've been chatting the whole week.
Yeah, I think, it was dope, man. Then, you know me, the usual, man. I come up with ideas for a living. So, ngineyipuku nje ezingihlaselayo nje.
Ipuku.
Hey, mfethu.
Yini ipuku?
Yabukhesi, but ipuku, mfethu.
Ipuku.
Hey, mfethu, yanhlasela.
Ipuku. Season 2, man!
Yes, sir.
So, what I do, how's your week, mfethu?
People don't like the setup, by the way. People want the kitchen.
No. You know what happened? Today, besikhuluma ngithi uDube athi yena he missed the chat about the kitchen.
Yeah.
Because masiqala ukuset up ngiyamuza uDube ngayi because I was with the client ngayi outside. Ngiyazi my time man. uDube ngayi then I'm like, it's late. So how about we want to go back? It's getting cooler now.
Yeah.
This is for apps, man. I don't like the formality of the space, man. It's not nice.
Dube, how's your week, bro?
Yeah, okay. I think mine was just a bit of an interesting one. Yeah, it was physically hard, and then
Well, why? What do you mean physically hard?
just in training.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Got you. Hey, athlete. Athlete.
Yeah, and then I watched that episode that dropped earlier on in the week. Ega Aba.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
and I've just
Yeah,
like,
I was on a stop. This is the culture one.
yeah.
Was it the culture one? No?
It's I think it's multi-layered.
Sure.
This one was particularly on perception.
Please, can we chat? I've never met Suab.
We can bring him through. Ngayi.
I've never met him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, he's...
Because like, I find... Like... I'll no. Let me keep quiet. I'd like to meet him.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess for me that conversation sort of set me up for the whole week.
So he was
And
speaking
I
about
was perception as a person, like the multi-dimensional nature of perception, in that you perceive me, I perceive myself.
Yeah.
Therefore, also the thing that I put out in some way influences how you see me, and
Yeah.
so there are so many views of an individual, whether from people outside myself, right? And it's like all of those things are there, but the single most important one is the eye that looks at you.
The eye that looks at you, as in the person that looks at you,
So
or
your
the
own
conscious
eye, yeah,
Oh,
Himself,
okay.
yeah.
of yourself. you know?
Have you read the
yours?
book Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah, I have. I've also watched the movie.
Like it's because you know the Cheshire cat, and how it is. The way I interpret it as you're conscious the entire time, and when Alice is lost, she's always seeking counsel from the cat.
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
cat is dropping fucking gems, bro. And you're going, huh? Because to me, it's like that third eye that you speak about, or that eye that looks back, because the perception is all the madness that is around her, you know, and all the people that are saying this and saying that and saying that. And sometimes when you tend to listen to that, it throws you off your journey. Some people say, focus on whatever the case is, I can throw you off, but you've got this constant something that's, shit.
You're open. And just the fact that as human beings, we have different facets of ourselves. So the Penson at home, the Penson with the firstborn, secondborn, thirdborn, at work, our Penson are different, love. But they do make up this holistic person. But how the other person perceives you, it's almost like it's different.
Because we had this argument. Do you remember even with Tupenwe when we were speaking about Itaima?
Yes.
And I'm like, bro.
I need to move your mic. All right, my judge.
And I'm like, bro, like your perception and your experience of him is not the same as me.
Yes.
You know, I experienced an abusive man. Like, that's how he was with me.
Sure.
Yeah.
When you experience a different thing, and that's okay. Like, no one is... It's like, again, with my firstborn son. He experienced me, like his first interaction, I was 27. With my last one, his first interaction was 37. That I'm very, very different of a gent. Yeah, one. Like, extremely different. My temperament, everything has just changed over the time. So, like, when this one says, Itaima's like this, and this one says, Itaima like this, it's not for them to clash. It's just, look, you've experienced different... aspects of him.
And what I don't like is human beings having to box you and say, this is who you are. And I will go extreme. I'll go extreme. Ghost, do you want to talk? Should I ask you how was your week?
How's your week, Ghost?
There's a mic there. Thank you. There's a mic.
My week was great.
Why are you shy now? You were paparazing here before we were rolling.
My week was great.
My week was amazing. It was great. I've just had a great day and week.
Awusipi imali?
My child is back from
Awusipi imali?
Nginiphi imali?
Is your child in grade 6?
No, he's in grade 8.
He's
No,
back
what is it? Standard 6.
Grade 8.
from grade 8.
Yeah.
That's high school,
Oh,
now.
Yeah.
was exposed to Ghost to Kokile.
Yeah?
Was exposed to Kokile.
Mara yabona manje uGhost
Standard
anyekakhuluma.
six.
Yeah,
Oh,
mara.
who tell you where it is standard
Mara
6?
ulahlile da.
Awulahlile
My child
da.
is standard 6.
child is the form one.
My child is standard 6.
Yeah, Form
Awulahlile,
1.
awulahlile.
Form 1. Yes, I'm
Awulahlile,
grown.
awulahlile.
It's
So-
okay to be grown.
You had a nice time with her in the
Him.
week.
Yeah, he's just arrived and
Yeah.
he's going to leave on Monday
They
for
were on
half
camp.
term. Sorry?
They were at camp.
Excuse me?
Were they on camp?
On
No.
camp.
He came home for half term. He's in boarding school.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, sorry.
And how was
Okay.
that?
Him coming home.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, he's like,
Yeah, but half term is now.
yes,
Yeah.
he's home now. That's what I've just said.
All right. All right.
Said it
No,
4 times.
sorry. Oh, half term is.
It's current. It's happening.
It's current.
For those that don't know what half term is,
Awatshele,
the
Ntwana.
IEB schools, the private schools in Johannesburg, I'm not too sure about other provinces.
Other provinces too.
Well, if you go to KZN, it's 4 terms.
Yeah, so he is in KZN and
Which
he's on
school-
half term.
Or the 3 terms or 4 terms.
I don't know. But
I
he's
do
on
not
half
know.
term. He's on half term.
Yeah.
Because he just
On term.
started.
So-
Doesn't matter. He's on half term.
So KZN, they work on 4 terms. So he can still be on half term. No one's fighting you. That can still be true. In Joburg, the private schools are 3 terms.
Okay.
So term 1, term 2, term 3. And then essentially half term splits each term. So you have like 6 segments. So half term is normally like a long weekend. So today being Friday.
Your break
and
is
then
long
Monday.
weekend.
No, you have term.
Oh.
So you have half term.
So when they don't
and
go
then
on break-
after term 1, you've got a month off.
Oh.
The
Okay.
whole month.
Okay.
Then you go to term 2. And then somewhere in the middle, you get like a long weekend, nyana, or a couple of days, nyana. And then you get August, all of August off.
Okay.
Then you go to term 3.
How was your holiday? Term 1?
No, he's back and he's like, so he just started boarding school
Yeah.
at the beginning of the year.
Oh,
and
nice. I want to ask what school this is.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it's
he's,
Ghost. But it's Ghost. No one knows who you are.
No, it's okay.
No, but we want to know the school. Like, it's you Ghost. Surely we're allowed to ask the school. What school is this?
He's at Micah House.
Oh, house,
Yeah.
house.
What is that, their song?
House.
No, it's the war cry.
How would
That
I know?
says he's getting, yeah.
How
he's-
He's
would I
getting
know?
what?
I don't want to say anything.
How would I
What
know?
is he getting?
Do he?
No, house. I wish I'm strong enough to send my boys to my class.
What do you mean?
What?
Strong enough? What does that mean?
Financially.
Oh, okay.
Mwah.
They'll come.
It'll come, then.
Tanga, you paying about 45 scot a month?
Hey, man, 45 gorillas is a lot, eh?
Hey, chief.
It's a lot.
I mean, I've got 4 of those motherfuckers. And if they go to house, they 100% there'll be 3 at the same time.
Sure.
On God's green earth, I must now pay 130 scot
Monthly.
monthly for these guys to
Ah,
get
man,
out
if-
there
if-
and be clowns.
No, if it's worth it, man, it's dope.
not worth
Have you
it like
have you
that.
seen any change with the boy? Because
No,
obviously
so
he's been.
he's like a different person in like 2 months. He's like, I used to be the coolest person, and like in 2 months, I'm like not the coolest person.
What prep school you go to?
He went to St. John's.
SJC.
I can't stand you. Why did I?
Kwenzakalani? Mina ngingazazi lezi lezi izigela le. Yini bakhuluma ngani? Yini ama war cry we Chelsea. Michael. What the hell?
Lapha sinamabhutong.
Oh,
Amakhoso.
Croissant.
No, that's dope, man. That's dope. Okay.
No, that's actually great. Why did you decide? Sorry, I'm now
No,
just...
that's not the conversation.
No, I
He's
just wanna
trying to,
know.
you're having a different conversation.
I
Yeah.
am, and it's very interesting. I would like to know why you guys decided to not go to the college at St. John's and go to house.
well, for his dad, it's a family thing. It's like that's
Buddy
just
went to a house, or
not even his uncle went to house. His
Okay.
dad was supposed to go, but it didn't quite work out.
Okay.
For other reasons, but it's like a family thing, right?
Okay.
And then for me, I'm like, it's weird to spend your whole life, your whole school life in one space. I do think, like, I went to 6 different schools
How?
in my whole schooling career. And I think it made me,
Okay, got you.
yeah, I think it colored my life. And I do think you need a little bit of, you need a little bit
Okay.
of variety in your
change.
life. Yeah. And in all honesty, Michael House is a very different school to St. John's. St. John's, from a property perspective, is minute.
No, but you just leaving Joburg to KZN, regardless.
Exactly.
If he was a boy that went to KEPS and then
Yeah.
went to Maritzburg College,
Exactly.
it's different.
Exactly.
It's
exactly.
totally
Exactly.
different. Just being in the
Exactly.
Midlands,
100%.
you know, the energy,
The
snot-
air.
the
The
air.
air is
Yeah,
different.
but the air.
The air
Yeah,
is
but
different.
like in-
he kept saying when we got to Joburg,
Yeah.
he's like, I can't breathe.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
like, stop it.
Yeah. No, but like you see the boys when the like Joburg requires a certain swagger. Yeah,
Yes.
the boys on a Friday, they go to certain clubs, they chill, they drink this.
Okay.
You don't get that in KZN.
Okay.
Well, for the schools that we're speaking about,
Right.
Because it's 100% boarding. You're there the whole time. Whether you go to Kuzney, Hilton, my class,
Right.
uzochila corner. So
right.
there's no cool
Apparently
swagger,
there's like pubs or whatever.
but you are 100% border.
right.
If you
Got
get caught there,
Right.
you know what the matrix will do to you.
Yeah.
Do you know what your
Yeah,
house
your
master
life is insulated.
So, for example, if I am a housemaster and I look after grade 11s, grade 10s,
right.
and at a Joburg school, whatever Joburg school, and I find a boy and he's vaping, and I take his vape and I break, he's gonna go home, he's tell his mom, you're gonna come and you're gonna fight the school. You don't have that access. Whatever happens,
Right.
you'll be lucky to hear about it.
Right.
Lucky.
Right.
Like the brotherhood is strong.
I know.
So,
I know.
like, which is good and bad. 'Cause the
Perhaps.
most-
Yeah.
Yeah, because the most extreme thing can happen.
Yeah.
You might hear about it on his 21st.
Right.
Would you what?
Yeah.
But here in Joburg, because the access to the child and what, and you'll see them.
Yeah. Look,
so
I mean, that
often.
is my biggest fear, is like the hazing culture and all of that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I think he's loving it. And I think as parents, you have to be discerning, right? In terms of like what is best for your child.
You'll never
because
find
not
out.
all,
You'll never know.
what I mean is like not all children are,
They
are
might
built
shave
for
his
that.
they might shave his pubes and make him eat it.
No, but what I'm saying is that like
And he'll
Make
come
him-
and make him eat
they're
his
kids
pubes.
that can handle it.
Yeah, he will handle it.
But they're also kids that literally
They will handle it.
will cave under that level
They
of
don't.
pressure.
You hear about 1 in every 10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, perhaps.
Yeah, you won't
Most of
hear
the time, Chief, kids
You-
are strong.
Yeah. Yeah, what are they?
No, that I hate
Let
that
me-
saying.
hey,
that whole kids
let
are
me
resilient.
Tell you something
I can't
about,
stand
let
that.
me tell you about hazing.
Yeah.
They will put the fear of God. They're one of those matric boys. They know what they're doing. They'll put the.
I've been to boarding school, and
No,
I'm
well,
like,
look, I don't know about the females. I don't know the dynamics. So I'm not
you
going to
You
speak
don't
to
know.
that.
You know nothing.
No, I know nothing. I'm saying, and I'm not talking about house. I want to just move away
Right.
from that. I was just talking about hazing generally. High school dynamics amongst boys. It can get rough, like rough, to a point where you like parents, when the child comes back from boarding school, they check like their body, like on their back, on the bum. I want to see, I want to see
on the
what's
back,
happening.
on the bum.
The matric boys with the
Right.
cricket bat, with the hockey stick.
Jeez.
They don't play. Ooh, they don't play.
But
You
this
see the tuck? You send money for tuck? He probably has never tasted any of that tuck.
Do you believe in that
no,
one?
I don't send
What?
him money.
As a parent for Ingo Zako,
To do what?
the matric boys to do that to your kid.
Chief, it's a rite of passage.
Now I'm asking, do you believe in it?
You neither here or there. It's a rite of passage. You must go through it.
Okay. So if your child complains, they come to you, what do you do?
I say fucking pull your tampon out and fucking go there, my boy.
Jeez, bruh.
Nice.
But
No,
with
Chief, I'm not talking about abuse. I'm talking about Tuguti. He's coming to me and he's saying the grade
What
8s.
if he's a child that can handle it?
I say,
exactly,
Chief, you're
that's
here-
the point
here's
I'm
problem
trying
with
to
the world.
make.
Here's the problem with the world. There'll be many things that you'll be thrown in. Again, I'm not talking about him being isolated and being bullied.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying, Uti, there's something that the matrics are putting, that they've been doing
What if they
as a
go
culture.
extreme, Chief?
No, I'm not going extreme where he's isolated and he's bullied in isolation. I'm saying at this school, this is what they do, where the teachers don't know about it. It's not a policy thing. It's just matric welcoming the grade 8s. When you don't want to be doing that, I say, all right, Chief, don't come with that stunt here.
But
if they make you do 100 burpees and when you're color.
Yeah, no, I mean, those are, but for him to bum shiny cricket bat on the buttocks.
Yeah, are the other boys getting...
Yeah, everyone.
Oh, Chief.
Or if it's only that your kid alone, isolated.
I don't want him to get targeted and bullied and abused. Because that does happen. And I'm not pro that at all. It does happen where you've got some matric who is also not grand.
I'm
Yeah, but I'm saying, Chief, if it's a thing where they say all the grade 8s are getting a backward. Yeah, they've got a little stick. They call it skumbuzo. They write on the stick, skumbuzo. It's a hockey stick and the little thing has cut off. And they say, hey, you plebs, come here. Wabba. My lighty can't come back home and say,
let me ask you a question.
I bent over there. Chief,
let me ask you a question. Do you not think that there's a discernment, especially in parenting 2026 versus 1994, which is different?
Yeah.
There's a discernment that you can make as a parent to say that this child of mine can be exposed to that, because your child doesn't have to be exposed. You can take them to Waldorf and they can do Montessori and and be a different type of kid because they're artistic and whatever. And I think that's where like kids are not the same. They're kids that can handle that, and whereas in like parenting in 94 was just this wholesale Bana must just you must be grateful to be going to school.
The beautiful thing about parenting is that we do what we think is best.
Right.
For me, I love standing on the side of the rugby field and watching my boys stitch other oaks and standing on top of them and saying, come again, my boy.
Yes.
The fuck out of my channel.
But what if your boy is not that?
He is
what
that.
if what if he's not? Not all boys are the same.
Not all boys are the same. It's unfortunate that some of you guys give birth to horses.
No.
But I'm saying, Guti, that's what I'm trying to... We all try. Ultimately, we try. Because the way that you gave your child a name, a school, you had already, before the child had any consciousness, moved them in a certain direction. You put a violin in their hand, you did whatever. Sure. All these things.
You programmed the kid.
You started planting certain seeds at a foundation level. So for me, the foundation was, Chief, if you fall, you stand up. Stop your shit.
But temperament is some kids are born some kids are born, and that's psychology. That's psychology science. Perfect. Is that like some kids we all have different temperaments. They're kids that are Debs might not be able to handle what you can handle. Perfect. And Sizwe might be different. Exactly.
2009, 2008, 2009. I'm in Peter Marisburg. A friend of mine at their home, they have Umsebens, traditional Shandis, and unfortunately they'd lost his father, so they needed someone to slaughter the cow. And it's the eldest son who comes and slaughters the cow. And all the men are in the kraal and they call him, let's call him Usbonelo. Upusbonelo. The gayest guy I've ever seen in my life. Gayest guy. Kumbule back then it was like, t-shirts are pink, nama Vans. This guy, 2 slices, you can, you're model. Sanmanan. You're model, bro. Think of RuPaul. You're model. Sanmanan. The gayest guy. He comes through, like he's in the kraal and it's obviously long and he's like he's stepping. He goes to the cow. He opens the okapi. He goes, he touches the cow. One shot. Como falls. Dead. He gives it to the uncle. Okay. And he modelas out. And I'm like, I can have a gay son if my gay son can do that. It's fine. It's okay. His temperament being gay, tops. If I see him on a rugby field, he can be as flowery as he wants. But he knows that in this arena,
but you must
fold.
But you must also do the flip side. Check.
No, I don't want nobody to know that I'm...
Ghost. Sorry.
Start again.
Sorry.
Start again.
Guys, can you please edit that part? Because
please.
Let's just be clear. Please, can we edit out the name because some guy, he's busy having some Japanese whiskey and he's lost his mom.
I've been speaking to this woman for the past I don't know how many what. In fact, obviously, in fact, I know her name.
You must rewatch the episode and ensure that it's bleeped out.
Please.
Okay, cool. So you must understand that the flip side is the kids are not good in another sport. They are shown flames in whatever other sport where it's like, it's not a thing. But to the dad, what's important is this one. So you mustn't think that the kids are going to be superheroes in every single thing. So I think sometimes you make the assumption that he's like this with every single sport. Oh, Penson will tell us, I mean, some other sports like,
all I'm saying,
water boy.
no, all I'm saying is that what happens is that often we parent from the perspective of what it is that we want, which is what Penson is saying. It's this sometimes vicariously living through our children. It's this is what I think an ideal man looks like.
He goes to
or
house.
what
But how else must the parents
success,
He goes
which
to
is
house.
fine. And
how else must a parent
that's
parent?
fine. And I'm saying that at some point your children become themselves.
It's
They
fine. But
go
it is-
into and I think that for me, what I'm saying to you is that I think it's more it makes more sense to me to be intuitive, to be listening to the child and to say that, okay, this child is saying, nah, I'm not a rugby person and I don't want to go to a school that is rugby centered. I want to play piano, whatever. I don't know.
I want to send him to a house where rugby is not that important.
It's not that important, right? Or whatever.
Before Caesar comes in, Post check. Here's what we're saying though, and before Udube comes in, there are some things that are just the fundamental, and maybe the example you made, Mlotshwa, is about Sibale. You need to learn to fight, irrelevant of anything. So you are learning to fight in the sport. You are learning to be brave in the sport, because those things are fundamentals of existence.
Yeah, it's non-negotiable.
So if the kid is gonna learn those things in the sport, then they have to learn it. So even the violin, I don't know what pain comes through violin, because I don't know what lesson you learn. Now I'm targeting kids who do violin. I'm so sorry. That I went to a cheap school, so we didn't have these things.
But it's not that. I want to go back to what you were saying. Sure. At the end of the day, whether you speak to your child, Ghost, whether you speak to your child, you're still doing what you deem is best.
Yes.
At the end of the day, every parent that is worth the name parent is one who's trying to do the best that they can. It'll look differently to us from a different lens, but you, by talking to your child, that to you is what you think is best. By you sending your child to school X or school Y is what you doing what's best.
Sure.
You know, with my kids, they can tell you right now, I don't put any pressure academically, sports-wise, what.
Yeah.
But they know what I like. And you know what kids want? They love impressing dad.
Right.
They love impressing dad.
Yeah.
So for me, when it comes cricket and play for the M team, they know which dad doesn't really chilled. Or they say, Baba, there's a violin concert. They know which time I might come through. It might not come through.
No, they say you must see them. They start as like twee, and it's like it sounds like you can't. Your ears can't handle it, and then by the time they get to like grade 5, it sounds like amazing.
But here's the other thing,
it was
we're
worth
speaking
it.
about umchita. We're not speaking about a girl. The thing about, I think men have got a one-way tunnel of how to parent a man or a umchita, because we don't have any other alternative. So you don't see your boy other than a violin. The boy has to be rough, chief.
No, but not just rough.
No, for me.
But we're not raising Neanderthals.
No. What I'm saying is,
what I say to Ghost is raise his son.
Yeah.
In all the verticals that she deems.
You need a boy that's rough.
But rough is part of it.
Yeah.
Where you could marry that person. Not just in one space where he's a gentleman, that one space. But you know, Wuti, he's a gentleman here. Should barbarians be at the gate and I need protection, he can do that. Yeah. Should there be a handbag that I saw that I really like and I think it's beautiful, but it's priced at X, he can get me that. You need to raise your son in such a way that the future wife that you see for him will be proud in all the verticals. Will you get there? No, of course.
I'm fine with just raising two things that are nice. The rest he must discover.
I'm interested in that because so the thing is that
So all my boys sing in the choir.
Men are constantly sizing each other up. That's why that's important. Is that what you're saying?
My boys
is that
sing in
like
the choir.
because he's like he has to be rough and yes.
That's perfect. I'm saying
I'm just asking.
I'm raising sons that will become the heads of families.
Okay.
I'm raising sons that will be someone's husband and someone's father.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, but so if my son becomes a Neanderthal, I don't think there's many women that are like, oh, we want a caveman.
Me want animal.
So my sons sing in the choir and they play the violin and the cello. Yeah?
Right.
That is the culture side. That's the culture side. They good with
culture,
academics. They read.
Sure.
Yeah? They read. They do that stuff. But they know how to fucking roll up their sleeves and fold the board.
For me, that's more important than anything else.
So I know.
Is that because I'm not a man
but
and I'm asking, is that a very important thing?
Because I live in Africa.
Yeah.
I know that there might be a time where my son is walking with his girlfriend.
And he must fight.
And they are walking and there's nothing wrong. And some para out of nowhere, drunk, whatever, goes and squeezes her ass.
Hectic.
And this girl turns around and says, don't you do that? That's so wrong. And the para slaps that girl.
Anganya.
Pa! In front of my son.
What must you do?
That will come to a time for the first time that lady who's a perfect feminist and there's nothing wrong will look at my son and saying, Chief,
what are you going to do?
And my son will say,
my son is going to say, it's 50-50. You must also
He's going to play the violin.
Yes, I want a point where if my son who's loving, who's caring, who's gentle, who's all the beautiful things, the moment they're walking one day and there's a para walking across, my son can already anticipate and say, baby, where am I? My child son,
yeah, you have to.
Baby, let's go. Let's go listen we're going to watch a play at the market theater. And then they have some nice prawns and what's cute with a nice wine. But in that situation, that happens rarely for them because they found themselves in this island of the world. But when it came, Ntanga just said, Chief,
and when I say
I need him being Mufasa.
You have to. You can't have a point fight. And we're not saying that in Lentona list that we're raising, one day. He was going to do that to a para one day, but I'm shy.
I
know that. We've all said that. It's fine. So okay, no, it's fine. So one day, I'm trap. But how he reacts to it, he doesn't act
be miserable.
So he has to at least have some defense sting fair too.
That's fine. Me, you know, and I'm saying Tebogo, because it's like I believe in that system of like women and men and what roles we're playing. And us and what that family unit looks like.
Life is dating.
So for me, it's like it's ironic that we started this conversation and you're landing at men being like protectors, but you had an issue with them being providers and like at the beginning. At the begining, you did.
I didn't. I said the difference between what sisters speak about and what they do is different.
Oh,
but
a lot of men have an issue with like because it's like that because
I don't.
It's we pick and choose where our manhood needs to be.
We watch theater.
Sorry.
No. I think you guys can carry on. That point I wanted to throw in was much earlier.
No, please. Maybe.
No, I think what you guys were talking about.
No ghost.
Yeah, I saw a video earlier on. It was Mace talking to some women, and the conversation was about when to sort of intervene, or rather when to walk away from like leading the vision for your child. Mm-hmm. Right? And his thing was this person has to almost go through a rite of passage of showing me their vision. I have to be completely sold, because if I'm not sold on this vision, this person still has to follow my lead. So his thinking is like, up until a point where you have proven to me beyond any of my reasonable doubts that you can hold the fort and lead your own life, you're going to Tobela Umteto Wami and listen to what my vision is for you, because you can't lead yourself yet. So it was pretty interesting for me, because it's almost as if going back to also what he was saying, to say,
Jesus, let's try again. Sorry,
Ghost,
from an
ghost,
editing
ghost,
point.
ghost.
Please.
Sorry, Ghost.
Please,
I've never
sorry.
called you Ghost, so it's so weird. for me.
Bizarre.
But
I'm
we need
sorry.
to make sure, so we can't drop the ball.
Thank you
From
so
an
much for
editing point. No, not
protecting
from
me.
this.
I get you.
Penson.
It's kind of hard, bro. You know?
Okay,
Because our conversations start before we roll, and like that blur.
And we work with the ghost.
You know what I mean? Sorry,
Sure.
Ghost. But going back to what she was saying, like there was a particular kind of like, or brand rather, let me say, of guy that existed pre-94.
Yes.
And I think all these things kind of coincide with like what sort of doctrine are you following as a person? Whether it's a nation, so your home becomes that small nyana nation. Do you want to be nationalist? And if you're nationalist, it's saying we are all going to have a similar identity as men in this house.
Ghost wants to eat democracy.
Yeah, so I kind of get why for me there would be a problem if there are deviations. Because now it's like, I don't know how to fully explore this thing that's in my head, but I think for me, it's far better to progress forward if we have that sort of nationalist kind of identity of ukuba umjita kuyinto enjani. Okay, ukuba umjita ukuthi by let's say age 5, now you're able to do X. By age 13, now you're able to handle a 3-star. Now you're able to handle mhlambe inyong from a slaughtered animal. You know, all of these things for me are important because I look at some of the things that we have to step up to as men, and also just maybe from a personal point of
There's
view.
that American stat where they say, take the stats as you may, you guys can Google it and figure it out, where they say children raised in single father households are 3 times more likely to graduate from college. They are 4 times less likely to go to prison versus children who are raised
Single
by
moms.
single
I know
moms.
that's
Yeah.
And it's like it's crazy when you as you're saying that nationalist verse, and again, all stats are meant to be scrutinized and don't take it at face value.
Yeah, because the pool of the data as well is skewed.
It's
brother.
full of
You know
data,
what I mean?
but it's
No, I'm
still,
saying it's skewed.
But it is.
Heavily skewed.
Yeah, but okay, we can look at it, the divorce rate.
Yeah.
Gay men are less likely to get divorced versus lesbians who are at the peak at
Yeah, no, I'm with
80%.
you.
So again, there's something to be said about our temperament. Because you just spoke about being a nationalist in a certain sense of identity, and that's more a masculine father thing.
Definitely. I mean, take for instance the fact that the what is the National Party, right? They wanted men to, especially white men, go through the army. But there's so
rite of
many.
passage.
Yeah, not just that, but I think beyond that, you find yourself with a set of skills as a man.
Yes.
Right? Beyond defense, wielding a gun, all of that stuff. You learn a trade. So the likelihood of you thriving beyond that environment military is much higher. So I say this because I think the deviations in manhood is where this niggas in king. So there's a certain generation of men that were trained a particular way, right?
Because I know it's there in South Korea.
Yeah, so I look at like my own father, for instance, and it's like the point at which they had to sort of like take on what responsibility is was much earlier, right? And so ngihlangabezana nezinto ezihlukile at this point in time in my life, and I look at his timeline and I'm like, bro, like as a
He was there at 22.
At 22 years, like how were you, number one, a pops? Number two, how were you able to shoulder that much responsibility of actually also saying, I'm gonna like just be responsible for all of these people beyond just this life that I gave, you know, like that I created myself. So those kinds of ideas for me, like the more we start to grapple with them, I think we'll find like some kind of headway. Because manje, like umunyale, you know.
You know what it is for me? we're grappling with a lot of things that there are a lot of things that are linked to it, and that's why I really do think that manhood has to be redefined, like properly redefined, because
By who?
we should, us. Don't involve the government. Don't involve women.
Who's the us?
The men.
Men,
Yeah,
okay.
men. Because all these debates, there'll always be clashes, man, between Amachita and the government, the capitalist system, and da. And it's like, at what point does the man then say, Yazin, let me take accountability and me in a self have a solution? I had a thing, when was it? 2 weeks ago. I think that week. I had this interesting thing where I think in that week I heard the same thing. That women have the ability to come together, have specific chats about what they're going through, and find some sort of solution. They are becoming a power base amongst themselves, and women are becoming intentional, having this power base. Whether the intentionality also is whether it's going to be a prostitute, whatever the extreme thing is. But like us, how do we ourselves consolidate what we have? They've got book clubs, banana wine date, and all those things. And they're speaking about practical things that bring solutions almost, let's say, into their lives. And I'm realizing that men don't have spaces where they themselves come together, speak, and they come up with a solution themselves. Outside of image, let's not blame anyone, Chief. Don't blame anyone. And I've been trying to figure out what is it about men that they don't have these spaces where they can be the solution to their problem. Because men are always blaming something else. Whereas women are realizing, okay, we can blame and whatnot, but let us be our own solution. How we get to that thing at the end, whether we are deviating, snacks, whatever the thing that we don't like, promiscuity, whatever it is, but we'll come to a solution as women.
Do you know what journey I'm on?
Yeah.
When you talk about redefining what manhood is.
And then we're not goes to.
I love where manhood is. It's almost like it must be even tougher. Because if I look at nature, bro, in nature, it's the one gorilla who mates with 100 females.
Yeah.
I love it when all these talala losers get nowhere, bro. Because I don't have time for...
I hear you.
Bro, we do content about upskilling the young black boy all the time.
Sure.
It gets to a point where I love them, but they have to, as well, this is going to go through a rite of passage. You've got mothers that are mollycoddling these kids.
Because you're not there.
That's okay. Oh, bro,
No.
But you've missed what I've said. Okay. You've missed my whole point.
Okay, sure.
I'm saying the rite of passage. Let's go back to Lion King, because I spoke about Mufasa earlier. Sure. Simba, his dad died. We can say, oh, his dad is not there. Bro, you fucking a man, dog. As I said earlier, pull out that tampon and fucking face the world. Sometimes, I didn't have in fact, my body wasn't, I wish my body was absent, for me. Because at least I would have had 0. But my body was negative. So it was worse for me.
Yeah.
So give me, I get to a point where I have to stop blaming. I remember we were driving, it was myself, Antuami, and my mom. I think I was in grade 10 or something. This is when I learned about being a gent. Ekaya Komot, there's no car. Auntie's driving. All ladies in the passenger, I'm sitting at the back. Flat tire. Park on the side. 2 old women. I don't have a license, I'm 15. Do you know who they looked at?
You.
How the fuck am I meant to know, bro? There's no car at home. There's no car.
No,
there's no learning. There's no teaching. There's no nothing. But they looked at me. And I learned at that point, which whatever females say is nebulous to me. The mothers that love you, and they both loved me unconditionally.
Yeah.
When shit hits the fan, bro, they look at you as a man.
That's
and
true.
You need to make it happen.
Yeah.
Bro, I changed the tire not knowing what the hell I'm doing. I figured it out. So when I listen to Ghost saying things, I'm constantly reminded that she is but a mother. Until the barbarians, and she's walking with her son.
The barbarians at the gate.
Until she's walking with her son,
Yeah.
and there's a real threat where she is scared. Hey, she'll look at that lighty, and that lighty at that point will realize, Guti, yes, God, this is the world. So give me, I'm like, the world is what it is. It was like this when you spoke about, mama and women and book clubs and Koko have been doing this.
I'm telling
Prostitute-
you,
You start off by saying we need to redefine manhood.
Yes.
And I'm saying no.
But the other thing that you're missing is that men are not creating those spaces. Let's say to your point.
They are.
My man, no.
I'll go back.
Sharp.
Back in the day, let's just talk about polygamy.
Askhulume manje.
Or
Forget
whatever.
back in the day,
Let
2026.
me tell you something.
Yeah.
You go into rich men are chilling together.
Yeah.
Gym men are chilling together.
Sure.
Itagwa are chilling together.
Yeah.
There's always pockets of men
But
together.
you don't see solutions of it.
No, Itagwa have a solution on how to get drunk. I'm a part.
But Mlotshwa, no.
Rich men sit
Mlotshwa,
together.
man.
No, but you're missing me. You are saying that we need to do what women are doing.
No. Ish, no.
You don't agree with him because now by agreeing with him, you are agreeing with what I'm saying.
Wait, Ghost. Mlotshwa,
No,
can I make my point?
want,
My man,
let's
my
do a
man.
man's conference where we motivate
I
men
am not
to.
saying that.
My man.
You know when people quit, you're like, here's what I'm saying, Mlotshwa. No. I'm not saying I'm not saying that.
Yes.
Whatever is a setting of us meeting together, whatever it is, it's fine.
Yes.
It can be us slaughtering a cow. Doesn't matter, Gutin.
Yes.
What I'm saying is, Amachita, when that setting is done, we're not seeing solutions to it.
What are you talking about? Because I can tell you now.
Okay.
Guti, there was the mining in Daba. We spoke about it on Sunday.
Yeah.
There was men coming up with solutions around mining.
You're speaking about the elite man, Chief. I'm
but
speaking about the average man.
But it's always here's the thing.
Yeah.
When we speak about men with cows and cheese and whatever the case is, it's always been this world has always been. When they say it's a man's world, they missed
not a man's world.
All they'd missed. I'm saying traditionally.
Okay, sure.
All they were meant to say from the beginning of time.
Yeah.
It's an elite man's world.
Sure. That we know.
That is not a new thing. Elite men
Yeah.
have always had their lion's share.
I'm not speaking about them.
Hear me out. The population of the world
Yeah.
has been populated by less than 10% of men to have ever existed.
Yes, that's a fact. Yeah.
That has happened from then to now.
Yeah.
The men that came together and had these conversations back in the day and solutions, they were elite men. And that's what it is today.
Yes, I'm not speaking about them.
That hasn't changed.
I'm not speaking
Losers
about them. Yeah.
have never and will never come together.
Then there will
seeking
no
solutions.
solution. Yasi again. Then let's not have the chat.
No, but we were together
No,
on
but
Sunday.
I'm saying let's not
We
have the
here now.
chat. You and I are normal in this country.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You cannot compare us and the majority of Amachi.
I'm not. I'm saying the majority of gents
Yeah.
have been historically
Yes.
and will be
Yes.
forever
Yeah.
losers.
Then let's not have the chat.
But Penson, do you not? Let me ask you a question. Do you feel that the world as it is currently,
Yeah.
especially
Yes.
for black men,
Yes.
is
The losers.
utopia?
No,
Is it utopia?
it's
Is
not
it perfect?
utopia.
What are black men doing about it?
So
But
if
what
it's
have
not-
they been doing for the past 500 years?
If
I
it's
see
not
again.
perfect, then surely we need to
Let's leave it.
rethink what it is that
Has it
we're
been
doing
perfect?
to. No, sorry.
Has it been perfect for the black man?
No, that's my point. Is that it's not perfect.
Man, I'm saying
It's
what
not,
can
in fact,
we-
it's
Mlotshwa.
beyond not being
No, I think
perfect.
Mlotshwa's
So
not
there is
hearing
a
me.
problem. So we have to begin by saying that there is a problem.
Okay.
And then if there is a problem, what are the solutions to fixing the problem?
And that's what I'm
And
saying,
and
Mlotshwa.
that's
What
what
can
he's
be
talking
done?
about is that right now, like whether you want to admit it or not, whether we want to have that conversation or not, black men are killing their women, black men are killing each other, black men are, those are the statistics. If you want to go to statistics.
So when we speak, I care nothing about those black men that are killing women.
No, but you have to.
Find a solution.
You have to.
I don't.
Because
Those
you
guys
don't
must
know
get
whether
hung.
it's Sizwe or if it's Tebogo or if it's you.
Those
You don't
guys
know.
must get hung
There was
and
what?
killed.
No, but he doesn't know. Like the black men
So
that
am I
are raping
focusing on
and
men or
killing
am I focusing on
some
women?
monster in a closet.
Am I focusing on men or focusing on women?
No.
Those men who are murderers and criminals must either get killed or go to prison.
That's the problem, is
Full
that
stop.
you're not focusing on the black boy that needs to be raised so that he can
what I'm
understand
saying,
that
Mlotshwa.
killing and raping and abusing are not options.
Is that what the elitists are doing?
But we're not
You
all
said,
elitists.
are we thriving? Are we the elitist? Are we what? Is that what the elitists are doing?
What I'm saying to you
Yeah.
is that I'm going to ask the question again.
You want the black man to work?
This platform is AMAGENTS.
Yeah.
You guys are talking to a group of black men.
Okay.
I don't know what the LSM is, whatever. You
Yeah.
Tibbs will know.
He knows I've sent him the stuff.
And so surely you're trying to, I don't know what you're trying to do.
Okay.
But I'm saying to you that right now, those men that you're talking to
Yeah.
are not living in some utopia.
Got you.
So that means that they are looking for solutions that maybe they haven't thought of.
Perfect.
And so when we gather
Yeah.
as so-called thinkers, and if you're giving people a mic, surely they've had a thought and thought it through. And so, no, they haven't.
So Penson leader, wait, Jehovah.
All I'm saying is that there are problems that need to be fixed. And so for you to be like, oh, it's all perfect, everything is great. Like,
He didn't say it's perfect.
I literally, because
He didn't say
you've
it's
been
perfect.
saying the opposite of what I've been saying from when I arrived. You literally been saying, I'm saying we have done over 100 episodes where we've said what we've said. And I can tell you now, cream rises to the top. And there's lighties that will hear what we say and they go, I'ma do it. And there's losers that are just watching and they're going, ugh. It's like going back to the murdering and the GBV.
Yeah.
We will watch and we'll stare at the camera and say, Machita, if you're fighting no ma'am and she gets physical, walk
Walk
away.
out. Hey, we've been saying that.
We've been saying
We've
it.
been
But I can tell you right now,
we've been.
to the guy who is that guy, he's not going to be like,
But Penson, but the point I'm trying to make, the point I'm trying to make is that all things can be right? Like you resisting what he's trying to say that surely there is a moment that we're missing.
Did you hear the core of what he said?
Yes, I did. He
You
said
said you
that
must read?
men need to have a moment
we
where
must read.
Sorry?
You must redefine manhood, chief.
He said you must
in 2026.
redefine manhood.
Yes. Hey, Mlotshwa, Mama Langtin,
So what does that look like?
Mama, can I talk?
Let me just answer this.
Do when go look because you've been.
Come closer and
Do
deal
it.
with these
Do it. Can we hear what's your thoughts, Sam?
You know, I think for me, it's so hard, man, to listen to like these viewpoints, like, cause it's like we need to find where we come together,
Of
like
course.
the convergence point,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Cause where's the common interest?
Yes.
Because I think we need to start first where we must meet each other, like at the same point.
Yes.
And then once we figured that out,
Yeah.
then we can maybe branch out to other things. Because, yes, amachita ayahlangana, but it's like, what's the agenda kokuhlangana kwamachita?
Exactly.
And then from that agenda kokuhlangana kwamachita,
Can
what
it be
are we then?
constructive?
Yeah, what are we going to implement thereafter? You know.
Yeah.
And I think some of those things are missing because there isn't really like there's no common interest.
Yeah.
So we can come together in a room.
Come to God.
Yabo?
Autocracy is, and I get it. Like, and I do think that, especially where kids are concerned, I do think that boys do get their sense of identity from their fathers, and I believe
Most
in
of
that.
it.
And there has to be that has to be a sturdy thing. And so I agree with you guys where that's concerned.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with you, and I think that when you have a father that doesn't know who he is,
Hey, those
you're
men
gonna
must not exist,
You're
doesn't
gonna
it?
be even more lost. But
Yeah.
however, it's important for the same father to be discerning. It can't be this like absolute like Trump is absolute autocracy. Like my word or the highway. Like without reason, without like, is this what's good for the collective?
Yes.
Is this what's good?
Some people can't lead themselves. They need a father.
Sure. But the father has to be discerning.
No.
is what I'm saying.
No. This is why we can't listen to
Definition of a
ghosts.
father coming from a woman.
Starting
I just
Telling
wanna-
us how to define. That's like me telling how we must redefine being a mother and being a woman What do I know about being a father and a woman?
I want to understand what ghost means, Megati, discerning. Yeah.
All I'm saying is that if you're raising little boys, because we have decided that there's a problem, right? That's our starting point. We all agree, at least on that, is that there's a problem.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. You agreed.
I said I don't want. I said I don't want it. It must get worse. I literally said that. Ghost doesn't listen to anything I'm saying. I said I love it. It must be worse.
Penson he is.
I literally said that.
He is the Trump.
So I don't know if Mhlampe I'm making sense or if I'm on the right track.
Got you.
So in discerning, do you mean Uguti? Yes, train your son or your boy child in a particular way, but also equip him with the other things that need to complement all of these things.
100%. And I'm saying that you know, and he said it. He said it right now. He said that him and his brother had a different experience of growing up.
Yeah.
It wasn't the same. And so what it required was a discernment from his father or whatever. Like there was discernment that needed to occur in order for these boys to thrive or whatever, to be the best version of themselves, right?
My dad is dead.
Sorry? What?
Okay.
What did you just say?
Why are you laughing?
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
I'm laughing.
He says his dad is with
What?
the
Why are you
angels.
laughing?
Oh, it did. Oh, I thought you said something else.
Why are you still laughing? Oh my gosh, this is not a safe space. Uzokhisela kanjani umuntu from
No, Uti, your pops has done the work earlier.
Ezitos?
No.
Wayengekho.
Oh, okay.
Ghost.
Uti.
Kuba babongise Michael House.
Yo.
Kuba babongise Michael House.
Yo.
It's not a safe space.
No. Amanda, you did this with Waras, and that was not cool. And I stopped myself from laughing.
Waras also was saying, but Waras one is double deep. Let me not go there.
But what I'm saying is that
but there was
we can't be autocrat. Like, I hear you. I hear you. It's like, take the tampon out.
I will
In
never
order.
hear you the same way that you will never hear me when it comes to certain issues and challenges that Osisbe to go through. There's certain parts that Mina, as much as I can read 1,000 books about the struggle of Muntus Fazan, but I'll never understand your challenges that you face on the daily.
Sure.
So when I start giving my 2 cents, women must do this, women must do that, women must move. A lot of sisters look at me and go, bro, what the hell
Like
are
you
on
don't
about?
know, yeah.
And I'm
That's a
saying,
fact.
Wuti, fam, when it comes to being a gent, there comes a time, regardless of your mom, your dad, your uncles, your what, where you need to look at yourself in the mirror and say, fuck this. Ngizongena la kanje. Where you can't
rely on anyone.
Whether
Chief.
your dad was there, whether your dad wasn't there, whether your dad was abusive, whether your mom was there, whether your mom wasn't there, whether you were poor, whether you were rich, whether there comes a time where you as a man, you need to say, this is my Simba moment. And I just need to say, yes, in Kulma Nedlos, Siyaphambili.
Yeah.
Full stop.
I
can't doom autocratic, doom democratic, doom paramedic,
my thing about, and I've seen it with women as well, like I'm talking about human beings now, outside of man, woman, whatever, is that as fun is Nabantu. Our understanding of how we become leaders, how we become followers, whatever, it's sometimes it's like this person that you're forcing this leadership role on, that you're forcing this, he must come up, like step up to it's like, it's challenging for them because, and they don't know
100%.
what and I've seen it with women. It's like some women are not made to build homes. Some women are not made to.
Some women are not meant to be mothers.
They're not meant to be mothers.
But generally speaking, when we speak about GBV, it's our sisters that get abused. So yes, there's men that get abused, 100%. But right now, the problem is that so we generalize so that we it's not every person is a thief. But when I park my car, I must lock it because I'm just doing that. So again, when I look at Osisbet and I understand what women are different shades of womanness, and it's perfect. But I know, generally speaking, the average woman that I know, can't walk at 8 o'clock at night from here to the petrol station and feel confident and come back, whereas the average guy can. Yes, there's different women, there's
But
different
what
men.
you're describing is a societal problem more than it is a temperament problem.
It is.
What
It is.
Okay.
It is a temperament thing, though.
No, it's a societal
Okay.
problem,
If
guys.
no,
The fact that I can't walk from here to the
Let's-
garage is got
let-
nothing to
Wait,
do with
it's
society.
temperament.
It
Wait,
has
my
to
man.
do
Can I
with
say
me
no?
as an individual.
Coast.
I'm
There's-
saying
Coast,
the
there's
female
100 men.
1,000 years ago, the female in Fiji, in Antarctica, in America,
Because
in
men have always been dangerous. Is that what you're saying?
yes,
Men has to be dangerous.
Men
What
are
do you mean?
dangerous people. We started off and I said
have to
I
be
said
dangerous.
women are leaning more to the child.
How?
Men are dogs. I said that.
How?
You literally said meeting a man.
If
that
you
means he
date
just
a man,
gives you
that's not
shit.
dangerous.
I agreed
Chief.
with you. I did not romanticize
comrade.
the man. When you said men come and deliver shit, I said yes. We are dogs.
But I'm trying to change. You don't want to change.
No, don't change
You
us.
can't change
Oh,
this.
you-
It
No,
has
no,
been
no, there's something
it
you
has
must
been this
change
for
about us,
thousands
though.
of years. That's what I'm trying to explain about.
But here's the other
Human
thing.
nature, and we
But
must just accept.
But
Yes.
here's the other thing. When I posted this thing yesterday, 2 days ago,
Gonna be raped
and it wasn't nice what I posted.
What did you post?
It wasn't nice.
I'm going to cancel it now if it's.
No. I excluded some people from that post.
Mina ngibona ngisho ukuthi ngikhenselele nami.
No, angfollow wena. Awubheka ama-post wami. Angithi wena
Follow kuphi?
uyisikoko wena. Ku-WhatsApp.
Akufollow
Angibheki.
ku WhatsApp.
Yo.
Said no one ever.
Awungifollow ntwana.
Ah,
If you knew
boy.
ntwana bowuzopheka
Angizofollowisha,
ama-status
boy.
wami ntwana.
Ngicese,
Sho ukuthi
ngicese.
uyachuza.
Yeah, ngizothi-
Ama-status
Ngicabanga
updates.
no point. Ngicabanga no.
No, what I said was, and it links to this, about why I think we need to redefine manhood. I think there's an issue with the current man. Because you must remember, every time we speak about the man back in the day, we're also speaking about the anomaly of the man.
Fact.
Because if there's 10 uncles, you only respect 2.
2 max
The 8
are losers.
The issue that we're facing now is that majority of the men are the 8 uncles.
Yeah, but now we want to back them.
Yeah, we
I
want
don't
to,
want to back them.
yes, I'm with you. But I'm saying if we don't, we are going to have a ripple effect of our society. Then it's going to become.
But it's always been that way.
Yeah,
bro.
I hear you, Mlotshwa.
Yeah.
And until in fact this thing is close to home, because
Bro,
of that
kings
age of
need
those men.
peasants, bro. It's always been that way.
Yes, I fully agree with you.
Sure.
You're right. One of the issues that we're facing is that Amachita want to hold on to manhood from back then, but the economic system does not allow you to hold on to that.
But they're not holding it back then. They would have been losers back then.
You think so?
150%.
Yeah.
Because we just spoke about uncles.
But
saying only two.
what's that based on, though? I need you to
so,
also.
So he
also-
said, when we look at past,
Yes.
we romanticize based on the 2 amazing
Yes,
uncles.
but you make it
and
seem
the
like it
8
was
losers.
all the men. It wasn't.
Yes, it wasn't. I'm agreeing with you.
Sure.
So it was the 8 cool uncles and the 8, the 2 cool uncles and the 8 losers.
Yeah.
So the men that I listen to and we listen to, they are talking like they are the 2 cool uncles.
No, they're not.
They're not. They're part of the 8 losers. Sure. And the world, as beautiful as it is, will show them very quickly that they're part of the 8 losers.
But right now, the 8 losers now in SA have multiplied. They're all nyaope. They're rapists. They can't control their temperament. Oh, he's 30, but he can't control himself. And I'm saying that the
Yeah.
8 uncles back then were not as dangerous to society than what it is now.
Yeah, because
And
society is different as a whole.
that's what I'm saying, Mlotshwa, that if we don't deal with the 8 loser uncles that have multiplied, there is more danger now than back then.
Do you know that those prostitutes or kokbets were prostitutes in the 50s?
I'm with you, Proam. But the world of the 8 uncles now has become more dangerous than
Yes,
before. And I'm
100%.
saying we need to deal with those 8 losers that have multiplied.
Bro, for me, it's a very simple thing.
Sure.
You just saying it's a scale thing.
It is a scale
So
thing.
before
There's nyaope right now, there's drugs, there's
there was
unemployment.
10 uncles, 2 cool, 8 losers. Now there's 20 uncles,
Hey, Sibali.
4 cool, 16 losers.
Yeah.
Got you.
Sure.
Ne? And it's up to the 4 to create spaces for themselves. It's
Penson,
You're not even saying it's up to the
interested
4.
in changing the world?
if you are interested
No, I'm
in
just,
change,
I'm
I'll
as
talk
a
about
proper
Ghost.
question.
If Ghost was interested,
we're not giving Utube a chance to speak.
Sorry, wait.
If
If Ghost was interested in change the world, she'd take her kids out of these IB schools,
Yes.
put them in good state schools and take the remainder of the money and build facilities.
No one
for
is willing to do
men.
that.
But no one is willing to do
Even
that.
men are not willing to do that.
I don't need to change the world that way. That's your solution of changing the world. It's one solution.
It's one way. But because she wants, like all of us, by the way, just you're not alone. We also think exactly like you.
Yes, Mlotshwa.
But she wants her kids to be the 1%.
Yes. Like
That's
everyone
it.
else. Yes.
So when I talk about Uguti,
No, but my issue with
the
what you're
20
saying-
uncles and only 4, she's
You've
creating a
accepted-
scenario
no,
where her
you've
sons
accepted
are the
too
4
much of what the world is. You've decided that
have.
the world looks a
Sorry,
particular
sorry,
way.
Sorry, guys.
sorry.
We need to give Dube a chance. But he's been wanting to speak.
I'm
Mara,
listening to
guys.
you guys.
No,
I'm
he's gonna
listening to you
speak. Dube speaks. I mean, why are you the spokesperson?
I get I'm here. I can see him.
I'm saying
he
with
stopped
Ghost,
himself.
Ghost, again, I'm exactly like you in terms of actions. Well, at least I try to be like you. So I'm still many moons away and I'm learning. She drives a Jeep. She has her kids in the top 1% school in Africa. So she'll say,
Building
I don't
the
like
profile.
capitalism. I don't like capitalism. I don't like this. It must be about the average man. Her kids are in the top 1% school in the whole of Africa. She drives a car that 1,000 people
Don't profile
grant.
post. No, that's wrong.
No, but she's saying what most of people say.
That most what
but
women
she's
say.
doing
Yeah, no, for sure.
incredibly differently. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no.
I aspire to be like Ghost. Oh Lord, from
No,
my lips to God's
okay.
ears. If I could be a quarter of where you at, girl,
Penson.
I respect. I want in front of the camera. I wish I could be there.
Penson, this profile you
It's
built-
Fiso Sam.
Ukuba ughost.
Yabona uGhost mangasponsor le show boy. Yabona uGhost mangasponsor le show. Esanga sika. Ngeke ngiphuza ne brand boy. Ngiphuza ne Japanese whiskey boy.
What
Ghost mangasponsor
Penson
le show.
has missed out
All
is that
Ghost
I
needs to
am
do is
employed
give us that
by
signature.
Tebogo. So Tebogo must be at the top of that food
Yeah,
chain.
okay.
Surely.
No.
Surely. If he's employing me, he's the employer of that person.
Yabona uGhost mangasinika nje
Please,
i-thumbs up.
Wabona manje ughost is replaying this thing to me manje. That's
Cabanga.
fine. Mina
If Ghost is employed, that profile that you just
Chief,
described
you've
is
seen my
employed
cars,
by
man.
this
I've
guy.
seen your car, boy.
Yeah, it's not
Me
so
and you
great.
like we are same.
No, you guys,
I want to be around.
this
I want to be
piece is
around.
not
That's why
fun.
we're here on a Friday evening, busy Pereza ring, hoping with it. Please like and subscribe. Please can you give us a super thanks of 9.99? Guys.
Please give Utube a chance of it. So he's been wanting to talk. That's not paid.
Are we going around in circles?
We are.
Yeah, because of course it's throwing us off.
No.
I'm
No,
not
it's
going around in
Oh,
circles.
thank you.
I'm just like,
Understand ukuthi umuntu osifazane uvumelana nawe.
Ubani?
Wena ne woman, whether you are a
No,
woman,
no,
when
no,
you green, woman ublue, kodwa vele nithi nje
Don't look so
turquoise.
uyangena manje ungitshele direct ke
Ah.
manje uyangena na yes or no
Yes,
Okay.
yebo.
no Mlotshwa, I won't lie to you.
Tube.
no, Maria khuluma ngithi.
No, but he was busy stopping us
This
from
podcast
chatting.
is not safe.
You're stopping us from
This is
chatting
not a
because
safe
you had a
space, man.
great point.
And you can't continue to talk.
But Tube,
Utube must check.
No, he must continue a point.
No. All I'm saying is, over time, I'm really. You know what's the thing, Mamela, what about? You know what's the thing, Mlotshwa? We all have the people that you speak to on a day-to-day basis. They are in their own bubble.
fact.
And it's a certain way of living. And then when you come out of it, you're like, oh, okay, there is another way of how this world is. And now what I'm saying is, and I'm not saying what I'm saying is correct. All I'm saying is, when you look at all aspects, I'm saying that we need to come to a point where there has to be a redefining of something and a new way of doing things. Because I think that we've held on to this way of thinking for a very long time as Amachita. Unfortunately, fortunately, it has worked for certain people. Amanye amachita, it hasn't worked for them. And I'm saying for those who it hasn't worked for them, the 8 uncles. The modern man is those 8 uncles.
And the traditional man.
Yeah? They are what?
And the traditional man.
Sharp. The traditional men must stick to whatever value that has worked for them because they can hold up to that principle. What we are doing right now, Mlotshwa, is that we are forcing a certain principle for all men.
Not me.
And I'm saying that, I think you are. And I think that it's an issue because amanye amachita can't hold up to the standards that you're speaking
I don't
about.
want all the kids to go to spaces that I'm in. No. then
Do you want all of them to be strong?
No.
Do you want all them? So some of them.
Bro, I have a vlog and I have a channel where I give men advice.
Sure.
I know full well that those that have ears will hear it. And those that don't, they're just going to add on to the subscription.
Naturally.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
That's
And
what
I'm
it
saying,
is.
if there's a man that
problem
believes in
with
50-50, let him believe in 50-50. Don't redefine his worldview, Chief.
I'm not redefining.
Okay. I thought it was that.
What I do, I'm a library. Yeah, bro?
Yeah.
You come, you read the book, or you don't read the book.
Sure.
It's cool. I'm here either way. We sit week after week giving loads of advice. Like a library.
Yeah.
Those that hear will hear. Those that want to apply will apply. And those that don't, which will be the majority, they won't.
Sure.
But I'm not going to now cry a river, Guti, there's guys that don't hear what we say.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
But then-
forget me and you.
Yeah.
Forget to Caesar, forget to Coast. Mas ngaik us, ne? And we speak to the average 22-year-old lady.
I know those ladies me and Caesar know those ladies very well because we know the hood.
Yeah. Okay.
We know them very well.
Perfect.
They are different from Ukost. I can tell you now.
Well, the majority of South Africa, Batlalikas. Well, black South Africa.
Yes,
That's
yes,
correct.
yes.
So when I say the average 22-year-old,
Yeah.
she'll tell you a different narrative.
Yeah.
So we can sit and redefine manhood as much as we want. As much as we want, and we say, this is the new term of what manhood looks like on February 2026. And we go to that lady and she'll tell you what she's looking for in
Yes,
a man.
I know very well. I know
And
the
it'll
guy
be
she's looking
very
for.
different from what we sit
Smart.
here in this privileged space redefining
no.
it. Very different from what Ghost is wanting to. I mean, I believe that things move organically.
Sure.
The same way that we saw the Ottoman Empire blow up and then and we saw Rome and America now. It's going to happen
I don't
organically.
think it's organic. I think it needs revolutionaries.
What do you mean?
The revolutionaries, for me, are
Yeah.
the organic thing.
No, I think
So
you have to.
you're saying
You have to
naturally
pick.
we'll
I feel
get
like
to
you
that
have.
place.
Naturally, we will get to where we need to get.
I think
Regardless
somebody
of
needs to put their hand up and say,
that person will happen.
It could
because
be you.
That person will wake up
Could
because
be
one
you.
day they have an epiphany, they taking a poop, and they
"No,
go.
I don't think it's epiphany. It's
I think-
intention.
I think-
It's intention.
I think
The
history-
intention comes from somewhere. It's not like it was someone grabbed him. and
yeah,
said,
it's
"Be
not a
intentional."
poop. It's not a poop.
It's a poop. It's a dream. It's a. I was having wheat bix
It's
and
a
I
poop,
realized.
it's a dream.
I'm having wheat bix and I'm realizing, hey,
Yeah.
I need to change the world. Whatever it
Caesar is
is.
going to change the world. Tell us.
No, I don't think, Mina, maybe the word can be organic, but I think over time, history has proven that.
Did you hear that sigh?
Oh, goes to Kwatile.
I think over
she's
time,
angry.
history has shown us that, like whatever direction we've moved in,
Sure.
it's either been a group of people who have decided to move things in that direction.
And that's happened multiple times.
Yeah.
So I call that an organic flow of history. So whether it is your son is about to go through puberty, he's just started his on that journey, he will push back. Someone might say, hey, someone was whispering in his ear. Someone might say he's now watching Andrew Tate. They might speak about it. But for me, it's an organic stage of life. Uguti, at some point, because of the change that you're going through, you push back. And then, naturally,
Yeah.
you start attracting certain things. So I feel like those revolutionaries, at some point, they get to that natural level where they say, fuck this. And then they start gravitating towards each other, and then they go and they burn down City Square. And
I don't think it happens like that. I think for me, what it's friction. It happens through friction. Is that when a group of people have decided that this is no longer sustainable?
They started the decision. What made them decide that?
What made him decide that it's
The friction.
discomfort?
Yes, those
it's
group
discomfort.
of people. Those group of people.
I think you guys are saying the same
Sorry?
We're
thing.
saying the
yeah?
same thing. I 100% saying the same thing.
No, so what I'm trying to say to you is that the friction happens, but action has to happen because of the friction.
Yes, but
and
we're saying
you're
the same
saying
thing.
that it's like some organic
Yes.
poop fart.
No, I think what he's saying is that what leads to the action is just the overwhelming discomfort. It then brings you to that point.
We're saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Cost nje ufuna ukuchallenge. We're saying the same thing. Sometimes this ngisi thing amagama ahlukile, but it's the same thing.
Yeah.
And I'm saying Guti, it's happened multiple times in different societies, and when it's time for it to happen in this one, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And it will change. But for me, one thing I've realized is that elite is elite is elite.
Yes.
and it was elite in England, it was elite in Africa, it was elite in whatever the fucking Indians in America.
Yeah.
And it's going to happen. So again, when we say what we say, those that will listen. It's not for us to redefine this and this and this and this. Those who, bro, you speak about all the time. All the time. You speak about your health, you speak about your training. I promise you that the majority of guys that listen when you speak about that, it doesn't trigger that they need to do that.
Look, I think
actionables that they do that. They might hear you, but those who are ready to do the action about what you speak of will do it.
No, I hear you 100%, you know.
Sure.
And I think as far as that is concerned, I had
Can
my
I mix
own...
you a drink? Sorry.
My drink doesn't need mixing. It's cool.
Okay. Just so that it's at the
No, I don't know why I said
tail.
that.
It's the tail. It's the tail.
No, I had my own realization. And
Yeah.
I think it's also in retrospect. I had a conversation with Kingpin on the Convo show,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I think it's in retrospect that I realized that part of my life is just linked to a trauma.
The what?
The exercise, all of that stuff.
Okay.
So I've seen people in my family die because of illness. You know, like bangagaguki.
But many people are like that as well.
Yeah, but I'm saying, Oguti, that trauma for me has some kind of uniqueness in that it stayed with me. So mhlampe mina, I lean into that more, and so that the response to it is what I do then, to sort of try and keep myself in shape because of this thing, you know. Below 60, a lot of them went, you know. So what I'm trying to say is that we have nuances as people, but I think there are common denominators that we must agree on. And so for me, it's important to also look at the macro man, or like the macro landscape of like amajita, like what are, like on a much bigger scale, amajita kwenzakalani, you know, because I understand ukuthi we can have the approach of like just collective interest, where us who are here and are invested in this kind of progression in life, let's move in this direction. Get that, you know? But there's a much bigger picture. I think if we're going to look at incrementally where that picture will be or what it will look like, let's say 10 years, 20 years down the line from where we are now. Because all of us are related to these people abasemakasi who are taking inyaope, and it's so crazy because I get the idea yoguti a lot of it is decision, right? Abantu bayayikhethela sometimes ukuthi bazoyifaka kulezimo bakuzona. But I think also there's an overwhelming like ngathini availability of these things. I remember I was so shocked the first time mina ngibona at the time inyaope ayaziwa njengewunga, right? I was shocked to get to like a shop ngithenga ubisi. I was in the Val esibukeng thenga ibisi, and like literally someone comes umala athenga iwunga right next to me. I fase khona la. And then you think about, but how many of these kids interact with this situation on a daily? Babona lo muntu okhulile kunaye odla lento le. So it's like then you start to almost deduce, okay, so the likelihood of that 11-year-old coming across this thing, because that 11-year-old has probably experimented ngokwai cigarette, right? And they probably have graduated now to intang, and they're probably gonna interact nenyaope without knowing. And now this whole struggle of climbing out of this rabbit hole starts, because now you've interacted with this thing ungazanga nokuthi uyayenza. Now you're doing it, now you're hooked, and getting out of that hole is tough. So then the effects of it, even just on your immediate family, are crazy, because Because manje, we sell in your own home. Iskolo manje, awusayi eskela, and you as a potential contributor in your own family, you know, that now goes away. Now you become
so
a
what's the
liability.
solution, Caesar?
No. I'm not here to post solutions.
Okay.
Because
I am.
Yes, I can post solutions, but I'm saying also, Oguti, there's a lot more like serious nuance that we still need to deal with.
It's not easy, man.
Like there's you know, is that shoga kale bhuti bani Xolani? This is October,
Yeah.
That show, I don't think as South Africans, like we grasp just how grave the onslaught of drugs are in our country. Like, it's crazy. Ekasi no. Ungabhemi rock, ungabhemi menrex,
Yeah.
ungabhemi ngiti,
Sure.
ungabhemi inyawupe.
Was wonke wena.
Khulele kasi.
No, we all know them, man. Mokulekas, there's no way you don't
I don't
know
know
them.
these things.
Yeah, when are your townships? We're not townships, man. I don't know.
And so as umuntu okhulele kasi, you realize mokhulu ukuthi
So why didn't you do it? Because you were there in the same
Ngisindile
container.
mina. My parents, even though babuye kasi, were able
Yeah,
to
Mlotshwa, we
take me
can't
out of
say
that
that you-
situation.
Why didn't you do the stuff?
No, let me tell you. Can I? This is where now you're going to.
Because there's kids in your same financial
no. Let me
bracket with
tell
mom
you.
and dad, and they did it.
I wanna. Okay, can I give my thing first? Then you come in. This is where my Utapet from the Yellow Office, one of my mentors, he speaks about one of the reasons why he believes in gratitude, like ulebo Chabadimo. It doesn't mean slaughtering. It's just believing in a higher being. He says one of the things that makes him believe in this higher being is the fact that as you go through your generation, you can never fully answer why you were chosen to be this person. And he says this when he says chosen. Because it's like Sibale, he knows children that are better than him in all scenarios. And they made it. He knows parents that were more disciplined than his parents. They did everything better than his parents, but he doesn't know why his parents were chosen to be in his life. Grandparents as well. He says, as you break down why you got to the point where you got to, at some stage you get to an answer where you actually don't know the reason why you were chosen. You can say it's hard work. He says, I know kids who work harder than me. You can say my level of creativity is the best because he's in the advertising world. He's like, Chief, I know kids who were insanely more creative than me. He said the reason why he believes in a higher being is because he thinks that at some stage, some higher being chooses for whatever reason, and no man can fully answer why they are in that position better than another family. Because now, if I know kids, if it were, I'm like, Lentwana Leia spanner boy. But for some reason, he's not getting to the point where I am getting at. So I don't think any human being can fully say it's because of me, my parents and my grandparents, they made this decision and whatnot. At some stage, it was out of your control. So to what Utube is saying, and also to what you're asking, I don't think anyone can have a full answer as to why they made it. It's like, who was it Jeff Bezos? He says he doesn't believe in the thing of self-made. Like, what do you mean you're self-made? No, Chief, there were 10 people that were helping you achieve this dream. You can't say you're a self-made millionaire. Like, ganjan, it makes no sense. You apply the same principle. Why are the parents in your life? Who chose that parents that must be in your life that said, if that Apollo was 6 o'clock, Melubela, by 6 o'clock before the light lay, you must be in this house. Many kids, many parents apply that same methodology and it didn't work out for them. So it's hard to ask. The question is valid, but the answer is very difficult. Because I'm making the assumption you think that you're going to unpack why we made it.
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I think this is the first time where we actually align and agree.
Oh,
So remember that conversation
okay,
we
okay,
had, sorry, where I wanted to understand what your guys' thoughts were on just the idea of rearing someone and also then having that person's maybe innate abilities, let's say, genes or whatever, also intervene in that process.
I remember you asking them.
Yeah, so it's like, is this thing equal parts? What do you put more into? Because I don't think it's a blanket approach for all parents. I think you guys are parents, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
and
barely a parent.
You I think you
This guy is one of the most available
entry-
parents out there. Please,
I'm
guys,
entry- I'm
do not
entry
listen
level.
to this guy. Mlotshwa.
Nah, we are
I'm
talking
Ngicela
about-
uyeke le nonsense
entry
yakho.
level.
Why do you like being Robocop so much?
I'm entry level.
That's what it
I'll give you an
is.
example. So
That's
my
actually
kids
what
on
it
half
is.
term.
You are the
I'll give you an
most
example. I'll give you an
available
example.
parent
I'll
out
tell you
there.
why I'm entry level. My kids on half term, like your kids. I was at work the whole fucking day. I'm
Chief.
recording the whole
Whatever,
fucking
whatever.
night.
It's fine.
Listen to
But they
Superman.
they need to figure it out.
He's the most present dad.
My negotiation,
that many people-
for the whole
And
day
the
was
fact that your
they
kids
can
are
get
where
pizza.
they are, also
Guys, you can get pizza.
IEB, by
Guys,
the
guys,
way.
Please don't listen to this
Figure it
guy.
out.
But
Let's figure it
you're
out.
good.
He is one of the most present dads out there.
Ushayama bubble bath, phela.
Yeah, yeah.
Do it. I don't do it. It was not right.
No, to be verified. I get that. That's not what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
No, sorry. I want to jump in. We agree and we align. But it goes back to the bigger thing. That's why I'm disagreeing fully on we need to change the
No, we need to
narrative and
redefine it.
We need to redefine it.
You can't be in a definition that oppresses
your
you, chief.
whole mentor was speaking around Uguti, there's a bigger or
My
divine.
definition of manhood works for me. I've seen results
Hear
of
me
it.
out. Your premise on
If
your last
guys
point,
did not see the
the
results,
premise of your last point was your mentor was speaking around Uguti. Sometimes it's a divine intervention.
Yes, sir.
Hence, when I said Uguti, some of us didn't have dads.
Okay.
And some people might have dads.
Yes.
Some people have the best dads. Some people have the worst dads. And for some reason, we all find ourselves in the same pool.
Yes, sir.
So then it tells us, Uguti, your dad may not play a role,
Yeah.
but it's not bigger than the genetic line that you speak of. So again, me as
Can
a
I
father-
ask you a question right
Go for
there? Do and this is very personal
Sure.
to you. Do you think that despite the dynamic that you had with your pops,
Yeah.
do you think that there is something again, like hereditary, genes, whatever,
Yeah.
that even with that dynamic has come through for you as a person?
There's a lot of positives that I learned from Abali.
Yes.
Even the ones that you didn't learn, but the things that
Indirectly,
Yeah.
directly. Here's
He
the
has
thing
no
about-
choice in it. He has to have some of it.
No, but even in a thunderstorm,
Yeah.
you know, there's benefits. You know, so
I think also the question I'm trying to ask is, are you aware of these things?
yes,
Okay.
Perfect,
I've
perfect.
learned in the worst parts of my body. There's lessons. Can I tell you a very sad story?
Sure.
You don't have to, chief.
Okay, I'm not gonna share it. But in the worst of the most abusive times that I went through with him, as an adult, when I introspect, I was like, ish. But I learned how to move because of that. I don't know if that makes sense.
Get you.
It was extremely traumatic for 11-year-old me. It was very violent. It was very horrific. But as an adult, I draw strength from that.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
100%.
You know,
Yes.
so besides the genetics, because there's many things that I've learned from him. So Itaima is stubborn. I don't know if my brother and I are stubborn. I don't think we're stubborn. I think we're very.
No.
I think we're
Yeah,
very
there's no
gentle.
conversation with that, but it's okay.
We're just-
It's just an illusion.
and stubborn can be a pro and a con, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
we picked that up from him. You know, Itaima loves people. Well, loved people. You know, he loved people. He learned from young people, old people. Itaima at age 60 could learn from a 10-year-old. You understand? So I think we also learned from it. Like we learned that we watched him. So there's many things we learned from him. So I don't want to make him all bad.
Yeah.
And I don't want people to misunderstand it. And I want to be very direct in saying that. But with that being said, no, as I've gotten older, when I realized the onus is on me and the responsibility is on me, is that I went back to all my traumatic experiences in life, outside of him even, where I was like, what were the lessons in all those? I've had racial experiences.
Yeah.
When I'm at racist, what did I learn from that? and how can I apply it now? So what you're saying, no, man, I going back to, I want to always go back to him saying about redefining what. If you can't do what I'm just saying, then be a loser. Because in every circumstance, good or bad, there's pros and cons.
Yeah.
There's two sides of a coin. If you had the best parents ever, the most loving, most nurturing, most kind, there's negatives in that.
In anything.
Yeah.
In anything.
But there's some people that can't see that. And they'll get stuck.
Those
and
are children, man.
But sometimes also the gift of perspective comes with age, unfortunately.
For some.
Yeah. Well, for most people.
I don't know about most.
Most.
I would use the word some.
I think most.
Some people are old as fuck and dumb as fuck.
Yes.
Yes.
They're
Most old people are idiots.
dumb Fucking losers.
Yeah. Hey, when
know
I learned that, I was so
I know
liberated.
so many.
You know when you realize that old people are idiots? Oh, I was happy, man.
I was about to go opposite because I'm using some.
I
I'm
think-
using
I
the
think
word
that
some.
we're
I'm using the word
human
some as
beings.
diplomatic. I think most old people are stupid.
And yet you're
Yes, I'm
saying
with
that
you.
we must
I think
lead
human
with,
beings
like,
overestimate their intelligence.
Any?
auto-
Human beings, generally.
Listen to her.
Autocracy.
Listen to
No,
her.
that's
Go
a-
oppose
no.
me again.
I'm not
Listen to her saying the opposite of what I said. I didn't say that.
No, you did.
I said the world
You-
must be led by elites. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, you have to be elite. But my point is that even those same elites are
Yeah.
also problematic.
They can. You're right.
But it's okay for us to. be
Yeah, if
led
you got
by
a
them.
problem, then change them. Oh, you can't? Then listen to him.
Well,
Oh, I hate Donald Trump. Change him.
lele.
And you can't.
It's
Oh,
not
you
just
can't.
Donald Trump.
Oh.
It's not just Donald Trump.
Oh, I hate
It's a-
Ramaphosa. Okay, then you become president. Oh, you can't? Then shush.
No, man.
Okay, then
stop it.
complain to your family.
Penson is based on a
I'm
very...
saying-
Penson,
I'm saying-
it's so defeatist, this
It's
argument
not
of
defeatist.
yours. It is
I'll
defeatist.
tell you,
It's
and
like
I'll-
you've been,
and I'll play my violin.
I'm going back to what I was saying. Is
I'll
that
play my violin while
you
I'm
are
going.
so okay with what the world
Ghost,
is-
I'll play my violin while I'm saying what I'm saying. I'll play my little violin. So I grew up single mother, abusive father in rural Newcastle. No one even knows where that is.
Right.
No one cares.
I don't know about Newcastle
Yeah,
until you guys told me about it.
Sure.
Newcastle,
And that's fine.
yeah. I've got family in Newcastle.
That's why I like you. So, with that being said, you learn, Nuguti, you're either going to roll over and die, or you're going to be like, fuck this shit. Ne? And that's the story of someone. It's a story of
Sure.
right?
You're an anomaly,
It's
my
tough.
darling.
I'm going to be a loser
You're
my
an
whole
anomaly,
life.
my boy.
You're an anomaly.
That's fine. That's okay. And I'm saying, Guti,
You
there
left,
are
like-
thousands of us that are watching here that are also anomalies in their space.
And that's who you're
whether it's
talking to.
banking, it's whether they are a teacher, whether in their medical space. Be the anomaly in your space. Whatever it is. Ne? Kama usicora wena rounding, noma uyarap. Be that anomaly, ukuthi uyakwazi ukuthi urepe, whatever the case may be. Perfect. Be the anomaly. Chito sethembisa, now your own tribal media house.
Ooh, how
Be
fancy.
the anomaly in your space. That's perfect. So again, I can say these things and I can complain ukuthi thina hle eNyukasela yabona
Yeah, you know-
makufika ingoma ziku-radio zifika kudala kithi.
Can I tell you
or you
something?
can break status quo.
Penson, I've got a friend that has a beautiful program, nah?
Are
And the
they
program that she has,
an anomaly?
no, Mamela. She has a program
Of course,
that
how many
is
people
a-
do you know that have programs?
She has a program that takes like kids from rural areas and or not even rural, township rural, that are excellent kids, nah?
Tembisa.
No,
that's
anyway.
Mazongiphaphela wena.
Tembisa is rural.
And they are
Yeah,
in that
Ivor.
program they are assisted with, it's called transitions, I think. They assisted
Transaction?
with transitions.
Transgender.
They are it's assisting with them going from matric. Are you guys listening or like
He's not
stuck
listening.
on
No,
like
he said transgender.
innuendo?
You
like,
saw that I didn't say transition. You talking about transitioning.
Yes.
You heard him say
Can I
transgender.
finish my point? So they I can't. They're transitioning from matric to university, and of course, if you like, if you've got your matric at like Limpopo and then you're going to UCT, it's very difficult for that, like, like to go do like
It's an academic jump.
Sorry, it's a big jump. It
Yeah.
is, and
And
so
it's a cultural shock as well.
it's a culture shock. There's a lot, so they help them with that. But And my thing, stop it, man. I can't.
Please say stop it, Debza.
You
Because
don't see always looking at me.
You said transgender, he said it. Now you say stop it.
You guys are
Please
taking
say,
all of the juice
I'm
out of what I'm
staring
trying to say.
at you. I'm making eye
And can I
visual.
finish? Can I finish the before?
Thank you. I'm looking straight at you.
Yes, Ghost.
So my thing with that is that it's a beautiful program, but it's only targeted, and I had this conversation with her, that it's only targeted at those kids that are amazing in that space, right?
Yeah.
These are kids that are getting A's, straight A's in Tembisa, in Limpopo, in whatever. But in
Tembisa in Limpopo.
that space,
Same
WhatsApp group. You want to say that now? What's it?
I'll show you a video that I'm gonna
It's the same. He knows it's the same thing.
Hey, then the Ukraine boy. What want to ghost? I'm trying to
Wow,
say.
two ghosts.
What want to ghost?
Two ghosts. Tembisa and Limpopo is the same thing.
No, but Teo knows that himself.
Ivory.
Himself.
Here's the ivory.
Yeah, do it now.
No, I'm asking.
I know,
Guys, I was
but it's
trying
fine.
to make it quite
Yes,
profound.
yes, Ghost. Yeah.
So now, those
Debo, come on, stop it.
those kids that are below par, because you could be, if you're subpar and you
Or
go to-
average, or even average.
or even average.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
you're
I thought they
average-
took like the A students only.
yeah, of course they take the A students only.
Oh.
So if you are average or below average even, if you're at a St. John's, at a Michael House, of course your life will be okay. You'll be fine. There's many avenues of
You got ghost as the old lady.
figuring yourself out. But if you're in those environments where if you're below average, you're subpar, you're not a leader, you come from the pits of the, and I'm like, we're all human beings, guys. Are we not all human?
I'd like to know
and
the
I don't
success
for
rate.
me, what you're saying is so selective and so elitist, and so it's so dependent on being the strongest in the, and I'm like, not everybody is like that. Not
That's
everybody.
100% not what I'm saying.
It sounds like that's what you say.
That's
what
how
What are
I'm
you
you
hearing.
saying?
see it.
Ngolo, explain.
No, but we get that. I just literally spoke about Tembisa owns tribal. So again, this very conversation that you've talking about, I had with you old lady. You old lady used to love comparing me, and it's an old lady thing. She wasn't trying to be malicious, just to protect my old lady. She loved comparing me like to the top kids in her school when she was teaching, and I'd be like, all the top kids that go to your school, the top ones, they end up going to a UCT or a Turks or whatever. By April, they're back. They're back. They had A's in maths and science, but they're back. And then this is my jab back. And I was like, because you guys never taught them life orientation. They don't know how to handle the culture shock. This is me like in grade 10, grade 11, saying, Muti, it's very important for them to have the academics to get them into that space. But also important is for them to be able to acclimatize. You know, it's not the strongest animal that survives. It's not the fastest. It's not the biggest. It's the one that can adapt to change. Charles Darwin, right?
Yes.
So again, I'd always chirp her on that because she'd always compare me unnecessarily so, as an old lady does unintentionally.
Yes.
So I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
And that's not my point at all. I don't teach my sons to be the biggest. My kids are all muffins, meaning for those that don't know, they are a year early. So Uzita is in grade 5. All the kids in grade 5 turn 11. He is 10.
Yes.
So
You
they
know.
were born in like December, latter part of the year. Is that
No,
why?
Jan,
no,
Feb,
no,
March,
they
April.
are earlier. So he's a January baby.
Oh, they
Yeah,
earlier
so he's
in
a
the year.
year,
Got you.
year younger than
Got
his
you.
peers.
Got
Same
you.
thing with Dunta, same thing with Dundima, ne? So they're all muffins. So like they are the shortest kids in their class. All of them. I was the shortest kid. I was the shortest kid in my class up until grade 8.
Oh, sure.
Grade 9, I hit puberty. Then I was like,
Oh, shoot.
Look at you now.
But I know.
Look at you now. Look at you now.
my brother was a muffin. My sister was a muffin.
Got
Yeah, but-
you.
So that means that
Donut
you
Boguban.
Ooh. When I do queen, yeah, when think you're not. When I do queen. So what that teaches you that you constantly have to fight above your weight.
Yes.
Constantly. Because I'm born in April. Né?
Yeah, I knew it. Didn't I say? Sorry, I thought.
So I was in class. I was in class with kids that were born in April, Feb, but the year before me.
All right.
That one. So now I have to compete with them
So
in the sports.
in essence.
Yeah, I have to compete with them in the sports field. Like think of like grade 6, or grade 2. You're a whole year above me. So again, that teaches you, Guti, you're not that special, relax. And it teaches you that you're not going to be. But what I'm trying to help them learn is in life, nothing is ever fair. Nothing is ever equal.
Facts.
There's privileges that you have that they don't have and vice versa. But grind, boy. Grind.
You have to, dog.
You might not be the average child. You might not be the top child. Uzi, when in rugby, he was the captain of the team. And I was like, how crazy it is that you play top rugby,
Sure.
but every other sport you are in the D's. Like when it comes to rugby, that's where you come alive. And I'm like,
I think these conversations
give yourself a pat in the back.
These conversations, there's moments at which, or like relevance in the micro scale, and then there's relevance in the macro scale. And I don't think that I don't know if the conversation is the same, right? In terms of what we're dealing with on the daily. Like what I'm dealing with on the daily is feeding my kids, buying bread. That's what I'm dealing with on the daily. And I get you when you're talking about that stuff. I get it. I'm like, yes, on the daily, I want my sons to
be great.
I do. Yeah. However, on a macro level, and I don't want to think that I'm delusional for thinking that I can change the macro, right? Which is what I kind of feel sometimes is what you're saying. The macro, I feel that we all have an impact on the macro. We all have an impact on how, like from an ideological point of view of like, capitalism is BS. It's bullshit. Elitism is bullshit. The ANC, sorry. But that level of what's happening at the top
the world has
and
been
what
like that
I
for
don't
years,
have control over in terms of like my temperament and what I have access to, that's beyond me. That's just life. That's just, sorry?
The world is like that.
Because
even in the family structure, there's
do you
capitalism.
remember me saying that I look up to Ghost? Do you remember me saying that? Because she'll say, capitalism is BS. And her kids go to St. John's and she's paying like 150,000 Rand a month just on school fees. So like I look up to her and I wish one day, God willing, from my lips to God's ears, that I can become her. So she's like, capitalism is bullshit, but I pay 150,000 Rand every month for school fees. The world is bullshit, at least. And she drives a Jeep with like fucking $1 million Rand. Like, I wish I could be her so that I can also say, like when rich people say money isn't everything. Have you ever heard like rich people say that? That's Ghost.
No, it's not. That's not what I'm saying.
I wish I could get to Ghost's level where I'm so accomplished where I can say the things that she says. It's a dream of mine one day.
Okay. Number one.
Take the compliment.
No, it's not about a compliment. It's about
take the compliment.
Number one, you don't know.
Do you struggle taking compliments?
That's not a compliment. What you've just said is not a compliment.
I wish that I'm accomplished.
No, I don't. I think you're...
No. You must get some nuances about it.
I literally said, I wish...
Like nuance.
My words were, I wish I can get to a level of accomplishment where I feel like I can then say some of the things that you're saying.
You're missing the point that I'm saying.
So
and
you
the
don't
point
want to
that I'm
take the
making...
The
point I'm making
you struggle
is
taking compliments.
life is not... It's not linear. Life is not linear.
I like your hair.
Life is not linear. Life is not linear.
Can't take compliments.
Life is not linear.
What are those kicks? I'm a boot, a Converse. I'm a boot.
Those
are fresh.
Life is not linear.
That's the third compliment.
Thank you. Okay. Great. But what I'm saying to you is that like life is not linear, and I'm saying to you that you're obsessing over the granular, which is fine.
I'm not.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's
Your
okay.
kids are not granular at all.
No, leave me and my life alone. Let's talk about just generally. Is that life is not linear, and there is a conversation to be had at a micro scale, which is about me and my day-to-day living, and this is what I'm hustling, this because
That is not micro. To you, that is macro.
Because in order to survive, I need to partake. I don't have a choice. I have to plug into the matrix, if that's what you want to call it. However, plugging into the matrix doesn't mean that you must now be oblivious of the matrix. You also have to look above it and say that
that's gonna affect
this
you,
is
though, yeah.
what's, there's a bigger thing that's happening, and I need to acknowledge. And this is where I feel like you miss the nuance from there. Is that you're not seeing the you're not helicopter parenting your own life.
Ukosti is paying his school fees 150 score a month. And she's telling me about the macros and the micros when the average grant recipient is getting 350 rand.
No, I'm going to help you. Don't worry. I want him to finish.
The average grant recipient is getting 350 rand.
Yes.
That means Ukosti school fees that she's paying is like 50 tower. How many?
So must she be in the trenches?
No,
No.
She's saying her life is macro. And I'm saying, Wuti, to her, like to you, to me, to Debza.
I don't think that's what she said.
She's not saying that.
That's my interpretation of what she said.
Oh, okay.
The problem with interpretation.
It's not the problem with Ghost's words.
No, there's no problem with it.
Interpretation.
No, it's not like any problem.
Oh, but there's a misalignment from what she said
I'll reverse. I'll rewind to my beginning of my conversation.
Yeah.
When we started the podcast, when I spoke about women, I listen to what women say, and I watch what they do.
Those are two different things, though.
So
every single time,
I know she's got kids at SJC, ne?
Isn't that a human thing? Human beings will say one thing.
Hear me out.
Please.
No, but it's okay. No, but we have to get context because we're trying to teach as well.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to guide. So when you guide, I want to say, gents, understand.
Makakhuluma umuntu.
Zwan, umtshito ukhule ethembisa. Ukhulise ugogo.
Yes.
Itamati likhona sharp, li-grandy, already likhona grandy, but it's possible. Usizwe,
yes,
ukhule eSoweto. You understand?
It's an alternative.
I'm trying to give them context because some of the problems that we do in social media life is that we don't want to give full context.
Yeah.
So as much as she's not pro-capitalism, but her kids go to the top 1% school. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
So that is context for people to, when I give my own opinion, they say, but Ntwana, your challenges and my challenge is not the same. Because there's people that don't have a timer and an old lady.
What do they do?
So when I give advice, my 2 cents, and I say, hey, they say, Chief, I don't have one.
Yeah.
When I say, hey, I went to Rhodes, bro. So that already tells you my privileges versus other people who don't have that. So for me, it's so important, especially again in social media times, to give full context of what we're speaking about so that people can actually really utilize the advice and the guidance that we give them.
Sure.
You're going to say you're going to hate capitalism, but you live a capitalist's life?
Look, I think some
and you're going to draw benefits from that?
I think it's a lot more complex than.
No, obviously I'm dumbing it down, but everything has nuance, and that's what I'm saying about social media.
Yeah.
My whole point is that social media is nuanced.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. So again, I'm gonna dumb it down. It's like me saying, men are, but I'm benefiting from male privilege. I benefited from so much privilege my whole life. And my job when we go into these spaces and we're trying to advise is to first highlight my privilege so that whoever doesn't have or who does have can know to use or not use, whatever the case may be. But I think I'm misguiding people, bro.
I hear you. And it's a tough one because I guess now we're speaking.
You pause.
I forgot to tell you guys
T1.
that I was given an instruction that I
By who?
mustn't appear on social media.
Who said that?
Hey, mfethu abantu abasondelene nami.
But you wena ungaveli.
Bathi ngingabovela.
So what happens if you
It's
are searching
compromising
for?
me and
I'm not saying you are single. Let's assume that you are single. What happens if you are searching for the love of your life? So now you can't be on social media.
Angikho singing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's neither here or there.
Yeah.
But let's assume that.
I'm single.
On basis that you were, hypothetically.
Yabona uzongifaka enkingeni.
Okay,
We are
no
recording here.
Okay, Chief, I apologize. Let's go back to what we were chatting about.
Yes.
But you didn't have a sip of that and go to. You picked it up for Steez.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry.
So mfethu kunzima, you know, because like sometimes it feels like, because I feel like sometimes yazi mesikhuluma ngale ndlela we're speaking also generally so that the message is much bigger, so it gets to the people.
Gotcha.
And then those that interact with the message can decide whether they want to carry on the journey with this message, right? But I think sometimes that kind of nuance is irrelevant for them, because omunye umuntu, we're not. And again, I'm also going to defeat this point that I'm trying to put across, because some people shut off because they think, oh, okay, ghost, if they can afford X, Y, Z, why should I even listen to them in the first place? You know? Whereas I think if we take the principle of it, because like she's saying, all of us, whether we like it or not, whether we are zonda capitalism, you have to opt into this system. It's an overwhelming system. It's what the world runs on, laissez-faire, you know? That's what it is. So in trying to recalibrate the society that we live in, and I think
I'm not trying to recalibrate.
Look, some people are in the sense.
But she's saying that this is my frustration.
Yeah.
Because she speaks about the father
Yes.
of the kids.
Yeah.
Who has allegiance to house.
Yeah.
Bro, think about the age dynamic of a man who has a child in grade 8. How old is he for him to have allegiance to that? Meaning that he can afford that. Because it's not her that's paying by herself. For him to say, I want my son to go to house. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Get you.
So when we speak about this, it's so important. I am a firm believer that when we guide... What the hell is that? Is that a cricket?
Yeah.
My man. There's a whole ODI, bro. That's not... What the hell? That's a 5-day international. That's not a cricket, bro. So it's important. It's so important to me when we have these things to have the full nuance of it.
Yeah.
Because you'll say, I don't like this, or I'm not pro this, but your whole life is opposite to that. So my question to you is then why don't you remove that? If I say I don't like big booty hoes, but like I've got like 10 baby mamas and they're all big booty hoes, at a point some person will be like, Penson, come on, stop it. Because there's guys that are actually going through it. I mean, my whole thing, and I've done this, and that's why maybe I'm tired and I apologize to those lighties. Because I've done this where we give advice, but people don't give full advice, bro. I was like playing back the DJ Sabi interview, and my whole thing with Usabelo was like, bro, I need you on your platforms. It's a wish. Not that I need him.
Yes.
I said that wrong. I'd love for him on his platform to really deep dive on his life and his challenges, because that speaks to the majority of black men.
The detail of it.
The detail of it. Because they can then say, fuck, I can actually get out of that. I can become this. I can work on... You understand what I'm trying to say?
Get you.
But we sit in these privileged spaces, and it's great that we are.
Yeah.
But we don't speak about how we got there.
Yeah.
We don't speak about the challenges. Yeah. And we don't speak about our privileges in getting there. Yeah. Whatever the case may be. Yeah. And I zone out when people don't want to do that. I zone out when people don't want to do that. I zone out because it goes back to like, oh, that chick's got a thick ass, but no one's telling her she got a BBL.
It's again what Debza was saying, Uguti. A person isn't one thing, right?
Yeah.
They are multifaceted. So a person can still have a genuine interest in impacting others.
Is it going for 7? Sorry.
I don't know.
No, good to host to la pending, yeah?
Okay, I think we should wrap up soon.
No.
Okay. Okay. But anyway, what I'm saying is because we're so multifaceted, you will find that someone is in an upwardly mobile situation in their life and they can afford X, you know. It could be it could be, you know, a G80 BMW, and they can afford to eat X, living in this suburb, whatever. But those people could still have a very genuine vested interest in impacting and sort of like making a situation in society better, even if babuya kuleyo ndawo leyo. I think sometimes, I don't even think it's a sometimes thing. It's like kulo mhlaba esiphila kuwo, yes, you might want to, you know.
It's a frog. What is it?
It's a cricket.
It's a frog.
What's a frog?
I know frogs sound completely different to this.
Hey, Ghost, bye-bye. Hey, won't be listening to advice.
No,
Hey,
I hear you, Caesar, and I switch off because my brain, unfortunately, is a generalized brain. And I say, we can do this. What's this? Bro.
Hey, that's the problem. Yes.
And like, we
no,
can...
you know that video?
I'll listen to you. I'll listen to Ghosty. And then all I want to know is... Hey, Siswami,
Manje,
how much
even,
support does he have? And I 6'9". And I look at you and bro. And then then you can win.
I hear that.
You know what's the other thing though, and is that, man, it then means what's dangerous about what Mlotshwa is saying is that we shouldn't have the chats. If you're a loser, you're a loser. It ends there.
What you're saying, I agree with, because my issue is, okay, sharp,
yeah.
Okay. We if we're gonna make those statements, then we need to quantify what it is. Because Mauti,
yeah.
In my opinion, it's not some guy who drives
a normal car,
a Polo.
Yes.
It's not some guy or fananami. Maybe ongafani nami, but it's not some guy who's living on a 50,000 rand salary. Because
that's true.
I understand in I think.
Yes.
That person is someone who's accumulating assets in their life.
Yes.
Yeah. So also the skills, the capacity, the resilience to make money
yes.
is not an everyone thing.
Yes.
And so if we're perpetuating this message,
then what happens to Amajit?
Yeah, we also have to perpetuate the image of a normal guy who's doing things at a basic level.
Yeah.
And they cricket. Can, because they are sisi. I think
just to shy izinto lapha.
Ilanga semnyango somewhere.
Ilamlo dube. Le tro. Ilale nto le. Let's keep izinto. Nithina, it's not a frog. Yeah?
But I need to cricket. We have to sound your corner. Yeah,
cricket in, gents. Yini cricket, bafin?
Manzurinzuri.
Yes, Tuba, I'm with you.
I'm just saying, like, to there has to be, and for me, the idea of Abo Sister Bafuna in, at some point, that the idea of what they want, we have to almost divorce it, in my opinion.
Yes.
Because the more we keep saying what they want, we're not being aligned with the realities of Amajita Anemali will always be fewer than those who don't have.
Yeah. Ghost, check outside, you key. It's outside by the table. Yes. What's one matter sometimes? Oh, what ghost? Oh, spook. I got one little zaddy poko. Hey, what the poko on, man? The poko on. My thing is, we are not speaking about the ripple effect of not speaking about that guy. And what that guy, the impact he has on society. And that's the problem.
Which guy?
The guy, we need to advise him. He's just an ordinary guy. He succumbs to his lust. He succumbs to a lot of things.
On occasion. He's gonna get by.
So relaxed, man. If I so
Those are my nogi. I wonder if there's one thing anti clean and the boy as nogi. Because the fresh engine. They clean is fun and skipper some. As nogi shinang mistake.
What I'm saying, that guy has a social impact on society, and what do you do with him?
Bro, it's
I hear what you're saying that
let me tell guys, this is I'm going off tangent. Campus, it's a brandy talking.
It's
make big is a brandy. Make big money. If you can't make big money,
sure.
Be famous. If you can't be famous, have a fucking cut body razor.
Can we add something else? Be religious. Be extremely religious.
Or extremely.
Yeah, you have
don't say religious.
Be extremely religious.
Don't say religious. Say extremely. Yes. Pope John Paul.
Be extremely religious. Be extremely cultural.
Extremely.
Yeah, you have to be extremely.
I said this earlier with the gym thing. Ne? Hey guys. So mina Jimmy ni mina ngqubula Jimmy yonke. It's a big deal. It's a big deal.
What do you mean? What's that word? What's that word?
The whole gym is on your shoulder.
Yeah. While there's people inside.
While what?
This beautiful couple, young couple, black couple, they're young, they're beautiful. And I'm like, oh, I'm not even paying attention. And they keep looking and I'm not even paying attention. Like, you know, like people...
Like men and women looking at you.
It's a boyfriend, girlfriend dynamic.
That guy is an idiot.
But
he failed.
Yeah, because they're young.
No, that guy failed.
No, but it's a guidance. And I'll tell you how I try to manage the situation. I'll tell you that. And
I don't like guys like that, man.
Because they're young, a lot of these young guys have been managed by what social media says. That's why I don't want to redefine manhood. Because if they had the traditional view, they wouldn't have done that bullshit that they did.
Hey.
So now I'm thinking...
The guys are marrying you, chief.
Lalela, you're not shame. He's there with his girlfriend. So in my mind, I'm thinking, they want to use the machine after me.
Yeah.
So I go from that, I leave, and then they're next to me again. I'm like, I'm thinking, they want to use this. What? After a while, the girl comes up to me and is like, hey, listen. I'm thinking that my boyfriend admires your morsels in my mind. But we watch your show all the time. So I'm like, it's not even about the guns.
Yeah.
It's about the show. Ne? Again, because I'm experienced and I'm not a clown and I don't sell out my boys.
I kind of get why the girl came to you and not the guy.
No, that's weak.
No.
Can I tell you how I rectified it? To show the average man who can read through the lines. Ne?
Yeah.
Because they were both following me like fucking like I've got like I stink or something.
That guy's a problem.
And I started giving him compliments and I just spoke to him. And I ignored the girl. I literally just, oh, thank you. So where's your guy? That guy. And I stopped and I ignored her and I just focused on the guy. And I made a big hoo-ha.
Well done, my boy.
So that she can see that I make as much of a hoo-ha
about
on him.
What a gent.
Give that man a
pulse.
Me.
Give that man a pulse. That deserves a pulse.
Bonjour.
Come on, my butt.
Bonjour.
What an honest man, eh?
So that if I downplay it and act too cool, he then leaves as a loser.
Yes. Yeah.
For me, the guy should have said, Ntwana, I fuck with your fucking content, boy. Keep that up, well done.
But your personality akinjani?
Yeah, but you know, tumu mem ezokhuluma nomjiki.
Mhlawumbe amthumanga umem. Mhlawumbe umem umuntu forward.
Yeah, that's another thing though.
Then I was controlling mem.
Oh.
No, then it tells me even more, bro.
But Mina, what I'm saying is
that's fine, but it's scary because again, I've been in those cases. My younger, more uncontrolled self
But now
Aye, finish. This is your moment. Kulum. Not you were kept quiet. Kulum, boy.
your younger self.
Ufuna kulum?
Bayisikhathi manje.
Alright?
Kusho ukuthi your younger self
Alright.
unamandla
Kuka.
double the gym.
I'm just saying, bro. Back in the day where I was a loser and I was clumsy
Hey.
and I couldn't manage the dynamics and I couldn't,
You would have packed in the bag.
my man.
Tuwe mar. Hey, tuwe like a flop. Tuwe.
No, bro. I say this to guys all the time. Guti, our girls will always go kuku gaga, and so they should because they're girls. But there's also a manner in which you, and then when she goes kuku gaga, you say, baby, come back here. Because she will, bro. There's always like, oh, this
And-
Barack
and
Obama.
it's
She
normal,
go, oh my
dog,
God, Barack Obama. Nah? And she go, oh my God, Barack. And you say, baby, relax. It's going to happen.
yeah, that's normal.
Don't act like you. It's normal.
Yeah.
Nah? But you need to manage. Now, no, I'm going to tell Barack that he must take a picture with that. No. If anything needs to happen, I'll happen. Yabon. If Barack doesn't understand the situation, he'll take your check, bro. Mesusenjin.
Oban.
Barack.
Oh, sure.
Mesusenjin, mesutin. Yabon. So again, when I look at those things, I realize extreme money. Because if you are a guy who makes, let's say, 50K a month, 100K a month, 100K cash a month, you're going to lose to your average big generation's name or Sbaya or Uzalo guy. Even if he's making 15,000
You're
rand.
right. Ish, small.
The guy Ospana Uzalo
Hey, small. Yo.
with a big name. Even, I'm not saying that's what he's earning, even if he's earning
Yeah, Chief, you are right.
20K.
Man, I know that salaries,
Who
you
is
are
earning
right.
100K?
Hey, Chief. Ish.
You who's working at a bank, who's earning 100K cash, you're going to lose to that. Because 100K means that you still need to stand in a line, bro. So there's a gig, there's a vibe, there's what you still standing in line. 100K a month, you're standing in a line. The guy from Uzalo who's making 20K, the bouncer going to be like, oh, ngiyambuka, mfethu ngiyayikena lapha. Hey, woza. Actually. The only time that money trumps fame is if you start earning like a bar, million rand and more. Then it trumps fame. But then again, it's what type of fame?
Yeah.
But for me now, also I hear you, ne?
Yeah.
But we need more archetypes of men than that. We need way more.
It's always been that way.
Yeah, I get you.
It's always been that way.
Yes, I get you. But the reason I'm saying we need more archetypes than that is so that we can normalize the other characters that also exist. So that Umjita angazitholi manje arana out of options because
You're
these
right.
things are not him.
No, but he's trying to compete with that guy. He's
With the big guy.
So he's the 100K guy. So he sees himself as the BFG.
Mina, I believe in competition abantu who have the capacity to compete.
No, yes.
If you don't have it,
No, but he's
my
making
brother,
100.
set aside.
But here's the thing. He's making 100K a month, so he thinks he's the big cheese. Until Umchita, who acts on Uzalo, comes through.
Yes.
Then he realizes very quickly
Yes.
that he will be a loser to fame.
The big
And
guy.
then there are also so many guys who haven't even reached that place.
I'm saying first priority is get your money up. Whatever you are doing.
Yeah, so also Angiti, we must also get your money up within context.
Yeah,
Right?
everything is within context.
Yeah.
Let's scratch it. Let's say you make 10K a month and you're big dog.
Yeah.
You're going to lose to my fame.
Afford impilo yakho mfethu.
10 tower.
Wait,
My fame is worth more than 10 tower.
Oh, hey, what's what you hey,
It's not a 100 tower guy, but it's a 10 tower guy.
Hey, what's
Yeah, no, sure. I can give you that.
You 10 stina. I would even go more, 30, 40. I would, man. If fame has got something, man. If fame I must say,
Bro,
man.
can I actually be a bit
No, think about it. Think about it.
No, I'm gonna be
You wanna
egocentric.
be conceited.
What's the word? Like mouse bender, like mouse.
You wanna be conceited.
Is that the word?
Sibale, think about it.
Bro, people have been so nice to me, bro. People have always been nice to me. I was always privileged, whether it's Ole, D, whatever. I've always been privileged. So let me not underplay that.
Sure.
You know, growing up downy, looks, maybe skin tone or hair. I've always had privilege. So I don't want to make that.
You're a working privilege, man. Or ngela basadi umtshengere wena.
If it fits the shoe, what? So anyway,
Sure.
the past 6 months, people have been really nice to me, bro.
What?
I'm telling you. At gym, at the malls, people are so nice to me. Bro.
Famous.
Can you trace it to something specific?
I think I've been eating cleaner, drinking more water.
Ako famous.
Oh, I'm so
You
confused.
asked me if I've traced it to something.
Yes,
And I just
isn't
said,
it-
I've been.
Uyahlanya wena. It's your 2 podcasts. What do you mean, Chief? Was a child I'm eating
Losing
cleaner.
weight in my cheeks.
Ah.
You guys are mad. You guys are
You know,
haters.
but I'll tell you. You know what?
Fame. Sorry.
Fame is danger. You know, I was at the airport last week, and this guy sent a message to Rotmanako. Because I don't know this thing of if I'm surrounded by
Talking about airports, I had to change my flight details because
Why?
of the live thing that we do. I didn't realize it was booked on the 26th, my flights.
so senzanin. We change it.
I changed my flights to the 28th.
Okay.
Thank you.
Dude, is this
Penson.
thing fine? No, thank you. You have no choice. No, thank you. You're right.
Man, it's
Anthony.
not a flight to Durban, bro.
Oh, shine, yeah.
Correct.
Oh, shine is something. Yeah, wait, man.
Bro,
Just
I'm
says-
not flying to Durban, bro.
Where you going? Where you gonna go?
No, I'm not going to talk about it. It's
Okay,
personal.
cool. But we're fine. 27 were nice.
Yeah, but
Guys,
like,
27 March
doing
2026. We're going
Yes.
live. If you want to be part of the audience, send your
Yeah.
name, send them, email address.
we've got
to
a
us.
couple of people that have emailed us.
It's
to
nice, man.
Info.
I could not believe
What is it? Info at?
Info Travel Media House with Shiro Zede. It's gonna be in the description as well.
Guys, I'm flying out with the familia, bro. It's a big thing, bro.
No. Guys, and the guys are gonna be on the panel or the show.
Guys, no. First, give me my flowers.
It's
bro.
gonna be-
I had to change dates, bruh.
That's not that. I'm a flower. I'm a
What are
flower.
you joking,
We
yala?
flower.
Etsembisa. You think I'm flying from Ehrenberg to Etsembisa?
Dude, you agreed to the 27th.
I'd forgotten. Angithi phela thina singama cheap ass, so we book in advance because
hard
save
time.
all 50 rand.
So it's gonna be Penson, Braik, Debza, and Utube on the mic.
Oh, and then
I
there's
think
people.
it's gonna be incredible, and then there's gonna be people in the audience.
Yeah.
We just need to figure out how to pass the mic to
Yeah.
everyone. Because
No,
I
but
think
people,
it's gonna be
people
very
have to send
conversational.
emails. It's
We've gotten a
limited
few.
to
I
50.
forwarded them to you.
Yeah. So thank you to everybody that said info at tribalmedia dot.
Info Travel Media House to Chiro today.
Info at tribalmediahouse.co.za.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's been dope that we've gotten some.
But we haven't been pushing it. We'll push it
no,
more
from Mondays, keep you post and all
Monday.
of that. Yeah, today's Friday.
No, bro, from March.
Oh,
50
March is next week Saturday.
Yeah. So that Monday. Hey guys, I'm away. I can't record. There's a stop it. I can't record next
I
week
tried
Friday.
writing.
We've got dads and lads with my lighty. Next week Friday. Can we do Thursday?
we said 27.
No, next week. Next week. It's February now. Okay.
I mean, I love the chairs where it's all of us.
Guys, we've got some
Yakan.
we've got some really good guests. We've got a specific guest that Debs was talking shit about.
I've not spoken shit about anyone. Kulmangan.
We've got some good guests that are coming through.
You're saying for the next episodes? What are you
Today.
saying, Chief?
No, we've got some good guests. I'm excited about the guests that we have coming through.
Ah, Chief, hey.
No, because again, I just want to pick their brains in a way. Hey, bro, this thing is annoying me, bro.
No, do we
From-
need to kill this thing, Fit?
From a recording point, are you not
There's
getting
so many things here.
Hey, man!
man?
The mic is
But
close
from
enough.
your ears, is it not throwing you off?
Ah, do we need to move that key and then take it out?
when I listen to your voice isolated, it's good, man.
And it's not, but we getting thrown off.
Yeah, I mean you're focusing on it. You're thinking about it.
No, we need to kill this thing. Well, we have to move that whole equipment. We can't still do this thing. Yes, bulala pelati, not the mic in Fit.
All I'm saying is uktola an insect amongst these things right now.
No, we have to move. We have to make a plan. We have to. We can't shoot like this. If
When are we going back
important
to the
guest-
kitchen?
Yeah.
When are we going back to the kitchen?
Winter. Winter.
May.
Yeah, May we have to.
I don't think that far even.
Can't we go back to the kitchen after we do the live thing?
Yes.
Sometime in March.
Yo, after the live, which
No,
is
after the
April.
live.
Which is April.
After the live.
If it's still hot, the kitchen is unbearable, bro.
I love
why.
the kitchen. This is too formal. I mean,
No, this is formal, bro. This is boring.
Dude, this
hear
is
you.
boring,
I'm
man.
bored, bro. Being here is boring.
Dude.
That's fine.
I want to
but
be in a bored
And
space.
Udube said that he wants to do a malapel with the next kitchen knife. We can walk while we're doing the live.
Yeah, but remember when
gonna
Dube
be
went to go
nice.
take a shit in the toilet and people were complaining that they could hear him do a dump.
I don't edit the show, bro.
Yes, Dube's right. Someone should have muted the mic.
While he's taking a poop. When are we traveling, bro? People said we must go to
We're at
Gqeberha.
Gqeberha and Cape Town in the
Pretoria.
latest comment.
When are we traveling?
No, we are ready. Mina, no Dube.
When?
Behind the scene. No. Here's, you know what's the thing?
Yeah.
Can I talk? What we're saying that. Mina, no Dube. We're handling a production.
Yeah, no, Dube, yeah.
Mina, no Dube. We're in the production phase of a tribal. We have a few shows that we've have been commissioned for a certain broadcaster streamer. So for us to think of the other stuff outside of that, it's a bit tough. So we're gonna need you to say, in fact, we're gonna move to this date in a certain time. Can we move? We're good. Gqeberha is possible.
You're gonna need me, excuse me. You're gonna
I
need
get
me.
people. I saw you in the comments. I get if that person says to you, "Simnandi, let's move," we'll
But
move.
I don't have like, bro. How I had to go 10 times back and forth asking about a cup here to with you. 10 times.
What?
Playing tennis.
We flopped. Where are the cups?
You're asking me.
Guys, we're supposed to drink a cup where Owl City. Owl City?
Bro, you're such a loser, bro.
we
Otems is a
flopped,
fucking loser. I need to focus on YouTube
flopped,
because this guy's a clown.
No.
Bro, why are you asking as if like, bro? It's literally so that people know. Yes, this thing is distracting.
Dude, there's no way we can film this.
Yo,
we talk.
guys, we might as well wrap up. I'm struggling. Manatebs, you're so loud. Yo, I'm struggling. This cricket has been going.
No, dude, we can't do this thing. Man, it's killing me.
It's killing me, bro.
No, do it.
Guys, so for everyone to know, AMAGENTS, you.
Yeah, we told. We have to move all of
We have
this
to move.
thing.
Okay, this is our last in here. I'm not
okay.
gonna film in here.
No, I'm wrapping up.
No, dude, it's killing me.
So
but-
for anyone who wants to understand, AMAGENTS is literally the brainchild of the three of us, myself, Sizwe Dube, Tebogo Kebine. So whenever there's ideas and you guys come with ideas, it takes a little bit longer because it has to have a back and forth to see if it aligns to, first and foremost, Sizwe Dube's schedule. Sizwe Dube is always like, oh my God, I'm so busy.
JJ, you're shy for 2 hours.
Me and Notabs are we ready. Me and Notabs are we ready. Konum best, who is, but understand, Uguti, we want to have all the guests that you guys want us to have. We need to align their schedules. Khona bangarespond baqhoma Rebecca Malope.
Kind of today we got cancelled. You know.
Today we got cancelled.
I mean, Antoine-
2 weeks January we got cancelled again. There's so many people, but it's so cool because like I'm getting DMs from like people that I really like.
Nice. Pull them
Like-
through, Antoine.
Yeah, it's just a scheduling thing. Like some people are really.
Busy boy.
Yeah, I'll give you an example. Let's say we want Usol Penduka. You know,
People have said the one soul.
no, Sol wants to come, but think about that. So, for example, tribal, your guys' bread and butter is the whole week. Usol is only available Mondays and Tuesdays. You understand? So now we need to find a time where,
Please speak to him about this next coming Monday, Tuesday.
not this week, the next week.
Okay. Yeah.
So again, it has to align with also how number.
It's all of us. Yes, it's so sad.
But the guy's numbing the schedule.
No, you do. No, that's a fact. No.
Yeah, but so now
You can't
it's
deny that.
aligning the three of us' schedule plus his schedule plus our shooting schedules plus our this schedules. So there's a lot that is happening that has to be aligned. You know, so it's
No, we have to move that gear. There's no way. We can't shoot like this. And you know what's confusing me? Osizwe is not bothered.
Osizwe is not bothered.
Sizwe. Sizwe mara mfana.
I don't know.
So anyway, there's a lot of amazing people that we've spoken to.
Yeah.
And they're so keen. It's just trying to align everyone's schedules.
Yeah. I think, can you please suggest the dates that when the people want to shoot, and it may not do it in production? Because remember, right now we're in production.
But a lot of the times, before I even suggest it to you guys, I'm not available.
When you're available in the guest, let us know. May not we will try work something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of that back and forth. So people will DM me and they say, "Can we this?" And I don't even know some of the people that they ask.
Is
and
it?
I'll send them messages and I'll try and there's a prominent lady who was trending a past couple of weeks.
Hectic.
And she said the most beautiful thing about men, and she's just amazing in every way.
Yeah.
And I spoke to her
Yeah.
scheduling.
Okay. Can you and her align? Me
and her can only align Boma September.
That's fine, bro.
Yeah, what can we say? Like, that's not choice. Yeah, you have to say that it's not choice, you know.
That's not choice. That's not choice. That's not choice.
Okay. It's fine. Let's shut it down, man. It's been dope. I love AMAGENTS, man.
No, I love
Yes.
AMAGENTS. I love AMAGENTS. I don't
Yep.
have to pretend. I love the fact that I can challenge every person and every person can challenge me. I think it's refreshing.
Yeah.
It's refreshing. Yeah, man. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Do it. However, number 4.
How you found it, Tubes?
No closing from me.
Was all Dubora to guitar? Hey, I'm covered to
Yazi Tube bethi uzenza itinka. Uzenza uPlato.
Who play?
Aristotle.
No, I'm not
Caesar.
I'm not
Caesar way.
I'm not an advices guy.
What?
I don't give advices.
Eh?
I'm
No.
not an advice guy.
But
Or
you tell us to
closing
get
words.
help.
No. Here, can I
don't
just to
tell
put
people to get
No,
healthy,
I
bro.
think with Dube, I've known Dube for over 10 years, I think now.
Damn.
I think
That's a long time.
he's very specific with who it is. Then even when he gives advice, he doesn't go all the way. But you know what Dube
They're
does?
calm.
You know what Dube does?
They're
He
calm.
gives you advice through questions. And you know what? I think you must do 1, 2, 3,
Dube
4,
are
5.
calm.
He will ask you a question as a form of advice.
No, to be a call.
No.
What you went on? What you went on in your mind?
I wanna also what you're doing is that
To inyamin. Ngishanga spoon. Ufanga
This
condom.
podcast, I must say.
Okay.
I wanna move the mic a bit away from yourself. Because now it's here. That thing is supposed to muffle the pops.
Mouth?
It's a muffler.
Mouth.
It's meant to muffle the pops.
Yes.
Yes.
What's the pops?
So the words that you say peas, they have a pop at the top.
Penson.
You know?
It lowers the density of the P.
Yeah.
Because I'm a P, they're higher on the mic. No, leave the mic the way it is.
Some people call it a pop filter.
It is.
Yeah.
That's
Doing
valid.
valid, doing-
Kasingkhatheli, man.
No, Mina, I think everything that I would say now at the end is what I said in the conversation.
Yeah.
That's why I have nothing else to add.
I'm saying.
No. Wait.
Oh, my bad.
Are we going to bleep this out?
No.
No, I'm going to bleep it out. No.
Machita, let me tell you something.
I'm going to.
Can I? I'm closing.
No, I'm sending a message to the editor. You
Don't
can't
you
say that.
nothing.
It's like,
Machita, let me tell you something. Women want to get looked after. They want to get taken care of. So fuck what they think and what they say. Your job is to make sure that her life is soft and crisp.
If you're willing.
Huh?
If you're willing to go through that. Because if you're going
Machita,
to
if
do
you want
that,
the woman that you want, her life must be chilly, ne Ultraman. Fuck what she says. Her life must be soft, stress-free. Then you can get her. Get her the bag, the shoes. Okay.
I'm closing this chat. I'm sending a message
Okay,
to the
bye.
editor.
Aye. Mina
My
nga
people
edit.
into Google. Ah.
Baba editor. Bila ngizotshela abahlali. Bro, I want to go home because this cricket, I'm just done.
Okay, good
I'm just
night.
done with cricket.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know when this app is gonna play. I'm excited for the 27th. We need to get a bigger venue. It's scary.
Then why are we here, bro?
Dube
Do it
predicted
outside.
this. Oh, Dube.
That's what he said.
Yeah, what Dube? Hey, Dube is a magician. He predicted this venue small.
Oh, now you're giving me his props.
I told him even last week. What do you mean? Last week I said, Dube,
For a whole month, you've been saying Dube is talking shit. For a whole month.
until we came into this venue.
Not
which was
until.
3 weeks. No. You're
Not
lying.
until.
Ask Dube.
No,
the
but-
first time we
but-
came into this venue, I said,
yes.
Dube, you were right. Ask him. How?
So how are we going to do 50 people?
No, we'll make a plan. We'll find a venue. Don't worry. Between the three of us, there's no way we can find a venue. That's impossible.
no, same thing,
You know what's crazy about
no,
that month end? It's a month end. It's on 27. How much is that?
Whoa.
There's a guy who DM'd today. He said, I'm coming with my partner. Then you're going to tell you what we're doing.
I saw that mail.
Yeah, it's serious.
What kind of venue are you guys looking for?
We need to get, I don't know. I've been checking some venues.
No, guys, let's go to record them.
We need to figure out what venue. Okay, sure.
No, I'm asking what kind. Mina.
Sure, bye-bye.
If it's, we do it outside. Utube is talking the truth.